Water cleans me. Guide me. Tiger, please strengthen me. Meditation music. Water cleans me. Gon' guide me. Tiger, please strengthen me. Sisters with pool. Sisters with pool. Sisters with pool. Yay, sisters with pool. Let's go. Sisters with pool. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sisters with Pool. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess.
I'm the Water Goddess.
Red Tiger Goddess.
What's up, y'all? I had to get my life all the way in order. We're going to give y'all a moment to pile on in here. It's showing 7 of y'all in here already, so we're going to get a moment to pile in. What's up with the goddesses tonight? Add on Tyrone for ancestor reading, please.
Okay.
What's up with y'all beautiful people? Hi, hello, all y'all piling in here. Listen, how are y'all feeling today? Hello, y'all. It's good seeing y'all. What's going on with the people? How y'all feeling? What's going on? You know, I always got to ask and check how the goddesses feel. Well, I know how Water Goddess. Let them know, Sha. You ain't feeling that great, okay?
I'm not feeling that great, y'all. For real. I might even tap out on y'all tonight. I feel like shit. My blood sugar was like 3 something, and I finally got it down to like 260, and it's giving me the worst headache, y'all. But I'm here for it right now. So
all right. Hey, Jasmine, I got you. We got your donation, beautiful. Just so you know, we got your donation, so we gonna get you together. Hey, Dion, how are y'all? We so glad that y'all piling in here. Listen, to share some great news. I told y'all this before, but we are so close to getting monetized on YouTube. We got our we're like, now it was 500 watch time hours away, but now we're like 300. So y'all jumping us up. So hey, we almost there, y'all. So I'm just proud of y'all. Also, real quick, Spirit revealed to me that there's gonna be a lot of losses happening in this season. We're gonna be losing stuff. Heavy stuff. Now it might be, a relationship. It could be a long-term job. Whatever this stuff is that you're losing, let it go in this season, because once you let it go, it's going to be some new shit coming to replace it. So Spirit's been giving me confirmations and all kinds of messages all day. Red, let me see. Dion would like to get added to the free list. Yes, ma'am. You sure can.
Yeah, I got her on there.
What that damn. Let me see who else. Again, I'm going to give y'all, it's about 40 of y'all. I'll give y'all a couple of moments to pile in. Let me see if any more skip the lines have come through. Okay, we good. So, y'all, listen.
Oh, sure.
Write y'all down some lists in this season, right? Take, the way Spirit gave it to me on a reading earlier, and I said, I'm going to share this with the people. Pay attention to your feelings when you're in certain environments or around certain people. Spirit is going to show you through your feelings exactly who or what is not for you. You're going to start to feel like when this person comes around, it may be a heavy energy, or when you go to work, your job just doesn't feel the same, because there's some shit that has to be removed. And if you're not going to remove it, it's going to be real uncomfortable. Okay. Somebody said, me too, please. If you are in Facebook, try to go ahead and accept the StreamYard. Hold on. Yeah. We are live.
Got her.
You got her? Okay, cool. Who was that?
Yeah. Sharia Williams.
Hey, peace to the goddess. Peace to all of y'all watching us. Okay, so let me see who we got. I don't know if anybody that sent the skip the lines are in just yet. Okay. We got Miss Nurse Star, who would like to be added to the free list as well. Let's see.
Hey, Karen Candy Girl.
Oh, there she go. Hey, she been missing up. We got you. Oh no, it's Blue Virgo. She tried to get us last time we was going off. Miss Nurse Star Devon, you got her, Red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all. You said who's Blue Virgo?
No, Blue Virgo had already sent hers earlier. Remember, that was skip the lines. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead. I was trying to pile and wait for y'all. It's about 70 of y'all in here. The ones that's quiet, make sure when you coming in, you hitting that like and subscribe button. You know we go live every Monday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. So, all right. We got another.
I was just going to tell them the first 3 for readings are Blue Virgo with a general read, Jasmine Spates with the ancestor read, and if it's where Tyrone wants to go, ancestor read.
And then we got Miss Cotton Candy with a general.
Okay, she's after Tyrone?
Yes, she is. All right, so we are going to get this thing started. Shout out to all of y'all who was in my inbox giving me confirmations from things that popped up. For some reason, I don't know why they all hitting everybody at the same time, but some of y'all have come into my inbox thanking us for things that we talked about on the show that has appeared in your life. So I want y'all to know, I had actually one person tell me she was in tears because she said that everything that we give her every single week is always giving her the right shit. And so she just wanted to give us a shout out and say thank you. So we appreciate y'all and all the love. My eyes is irritated tonight, y'all. So please excuse me. I'm trying to go ahead and work through the irritation. All right, so we're going to get this thing started. Red got the fresh braids, okay? She got her fresh straight backs tonight, okay? All right, so let's see. Miss Blue Virgo. Blue Virgo, are you here, beautiful? Did she say something?
I ain't seen her.
Okay, we're gonna tag Blue Virgo, and then I'm gonna let her know her timestamp, and we're gonna go ahead and do this this general for Miss Blue Virgo. Hold on, y'all. Child, y'all know Moon cannot, I be trying to child. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. Let's clear some energy out loud. Let's get some great messages out tonight because we're in a season of a 2-week period of a lot of energies about to happen. So anything that you're being told on these readings tonight is something that you must apply because if you don't, you will not get what they have for you. So go ahead and make sure y'all are listening to what they have in store. All right, so let's clear some energy out. Blue Virgo, Blue Virgo, Blue Virgo. Lola, congratulations to the bundle of joy.
Congratulations to our first little tribal baby. Okay. So we done raised this one from the ground, y'all. So that's our first little.
This is our baby, okay. Exactly before the baby was even in her stomach, child. All right, so shout out to Lola and the baby and everybody else who's tapping in here. Make sure y'all get those likes up tonight. Again, it's very important to help the goddesses with the watch time hours. We are almost there from getting monetized on YouTube. So help us grow and glow. All right, so let's see.
Again, y'all, if y'all want to send Lola a little something for the baby, her Cash App and stuff is tagged. It is pinned on our page. You can send her some stuff so she can get her
virtual baby shower.
A little virtual baby shower for our moderator. Okay.
All right, y'all. So let's clear some energy. All right, let's see where they're going with Miss Blue Virgo tonight. Miss Blue Virgo, your timestamp, 9:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to go ahead with your general. Oh, okay. They say go to the moon, so we're going to go to the moon, child. All right, y'all.
To the moon. I was listening to that earlier and thought about you. So.
Every time somebody say the damn moon, that's my part.
Kids was killing. They was killing it. They was like, Moon. I was like, oh, Lord.
Oh, the moon. That's my part. All right, y'all. Let's see. Oh, I can't wait till I get my other lighting together. This light is not the one I like.
Yes, I'm ordering me a light.
My light, I ordered all of it, and then I don't know what the hell I did to it. It was a short or something, and everything just went crazy, and so here we go. Back to the damn white ass light, but okay. All right, so Blue Virgo, you are up next. We're doing a general. Thank you, Spirit. Let me know. Show me what we have for the beautiful one. Oh, Blue Virgo, child. I got for you the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look how big that damn moon is, child. Okay. And so when I study what they say for you, it's like you getting distracted with the shit along the way. Like, sometimes things pop up, sometimes things happen, but Spirit is like, don't get off the course. If you pay attention to what's ahead of you, whatever that's falling off behind, it's not going to even matter. This is also talking about you taking a look at in totality of like the things that are around you. Like, what do you want to do? This is going to be a season for you to really fucking do it. If you're saying or procrastinating or you keep like they keep just saying you try so hard and every time we get back to the same thing, but this is going to be something important for you to strengthen your mind and just know that once you do and you focus on the bigger picture, it's going to be so many things popping up for you. Also, card is talking about they keep saying it's going to be some sort of a separation of something. So something parting from your life. Okay, whatever this is, whether it's a job, whatever this is that's going to part, the spirit says this time do not go back and do it the same way. Okay, all right, Ashe.
Ashe. I get the 2 of Wands for you, the 2 of Wands. And you see this woman right here? You see how she got this phone in her hand? She's modern, y'all. She got a cell phone in her hand. This cell phone is a warning. You're going to find something, some kind of information, something to the questions you've been wanting to know, answers, whether this be about a job or relationship, whatever it's going to be in this phone. You're going to find it in this phone, okay? Also, you commanding the world right now. You're commanding the world, looking down at it. Like, okay, cool. What can I do next? What can I do next? But you don't really know what to do. And all of them questions that you have, everything you wondering what to do, where to go, what's my next move, it's in this phone. So I don't know what you got going on as far as jobs or relationships or whatever, but the phone is going to give you answers, okay? You've had a lot of success, but you kind of uncertain about a couple of things, your next moves and what to do. Spirit says don't get distracted. Don't get distracted in this season. Don't let other things take you off of course, take you away from what the plan is. You have a very clear plan. Spirit says stay on track in the season. Okay, beautiful? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. For you, Queen, I got 37 timeout. All right. And as the goddesses were saying, it's basically just time for you to take a step back. Sometimes we get too close to our situation and it overwhelms us because you're in it and everything is looking crazy. But once again, that's a sign that when you're feeling crazy, when stuff is looking crazy, it's upsetting. I need to take a step back. I need to go somewhere or just not be too reactive to this situation. I need to meditate. I need to cause a break in this thing that is interfering with me being able to hear my inner voice, me being able to hear my source. Sometimes noise is it's too much. It's just too much. And you just need that break, like to reconnect and to recenter with yourself. And now is that time to do that. Because if you take that step back, you can actually look at yourself and say, okay, my life is going a certain direction. And when stuff goes wrong or goes this way or that way, I may not be able to see it. But if I take a step back, I can see more than just this problem that's right here in my face. You know, I need a little break from that. So take that break, get your breath reconnected with your soul, you know, and just look at things from another perspective, one of gratitude, one of appreciation, one at knowing that your life is, you know, working towards your greater good. And basically that, you know, Spirit gives me that this is a part of you that, you know, you're actually growing, you're actually kind of flowering. So, you know, try not to focus on too much of the negative or whatever that is going on and really begin to focus on the positive. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, so let's keep this thing moving. So that was for you, beautiful Blue Virgo. We have up next
Jasmine Spade Ancestor.
Okay. Jasmine, I know you where you at, beautiful. I seen you here. All right, so let's go ahead and get Jasmine in here, y'all. Jasmine. And in this season, while we waiting, y'all, make sure y'all get something in that's gonna bring you some sort of a peace and relief of mind. Okay, if you've been stressing out, if you've been going through a lot of shit, find some happiness, whatever that it looks like for you in the moment. Whether you like ice cream and that shit makes you feel good, something to make you happy. Don't sit in misery in this season, y'all. Please and thank you. Hey, Jasmine, here you go, beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this ancestor reading on for Miss Jasmine. Let's clear some energy out. Shout out to everybody who is just joining us. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. Leave a comment, a heart if you're on Facebook. And tell a friend to tell a friend, all right? All right, let's get this
I'm
thing
not
going.
fine.
You're right. Let's get this thing moving and grooving, y'all. All right, thank you, Miss Jasmine. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Y'all hear me silent? That's just me connecting and listening to see who they bring forward. Okay, come on in. Let me listen real quick because I'm not quite sure what you mean. Okay. Show me your energy so I have better understanding. Show me your energy so I have better understanding. Okay, cool. I got you. All right, what message do you have for her? What message? Show me. Shay. Oh no. Wait, wow. Okay. I know I'll be having conversations, child. So don't pay me no mind. Okay, cool. All right, Miss Jasmine, this is your ancestor reading. So I asked them to bring forward who they have for you. Right away, a male stepped up, and he says he has some stuff he wants to say. Now when he appears to me, I don't know if this is going to be an uncle or a father energy. Could be. It could be something in that. It could be a grandfather too. I'm not really sure because he's a parent. This person probably passed away when they were younger. And when I say younger, he could have been anywhere between 40s, right? Yeah, anywhere between 40s and like late 50s or so. I'm not sure. But when he comes in, he wants to first say, you're more than just like something about you're more than just your face. You're more than a beautiful face. He keeps saying that inside of your heart, you deserve to get the love that matches. There's something about you not being treated correctly, or there's been some mistreatment going on. He keeps saying, you gotta stop letting people in your space that don't mean you no good. It's like every single time it happens or something happens, it's like it causes disruption. So I don't know if this is happening now, Queen, or this is about to come, but this is a warning that he's given me. He says, I love her very much. He says, I didn't get a chance to really show it. So I don't know, again, if this is someone who passed away earlier. I don't know how that relates. Okay, grandfather. Yeah, okay. And he just wants to let you know that regardless of whatever's going on, he still has you. He also talks about you and your money. Something about your money. You got to get your money together. Okay, sir. Something about your fund, your finances, and the way you're spending them, child. He's not feeling that. But he draws me to this card for you, the Seven of Wind. The Seven of Wind. And that talks about, it's like, you sometimes loss of peace comes from things that don't fucking serve us. Whatever this energy is, it's something that's around your vibration that does not fucking serve you, and it's not being honest with you. This talks about secrets and lies. So if you putting faith into some shit that's supposed to be a relationship, or you talking to somebody or whatever, they are not being truthful with you at all. And if they are telling you, pay attention to their actions because it's going to show. He's also saying that you got to also find yourself again. Like, what is it that you want? Like something about your career and life. Like you got to figure this shit out about what it is you really want and stick with it. Okay. But he says that he loves you. He says he watches you over he watches over you all the time. And he just wants to let you know that you're beautiful without the face. Like your heart is beautiful. So you deserve to be treated accordingly. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe. Queen, I get either a mother or a grandmother figure. This could even be a great grandmother if that doesn't resonate with you. She kind of comes in, looks around, and she's like, baby, you are not stuck here. You're not stuck here. You are not stuck here. You are not in a cage. You are not an animal. You're not in a zoo. You can get out. You can leave. You can change your path. You can change your mind. You could change your future. You could change the outcome. You are not yesterday. She wants to make it very well known that you are extremely loved and watched over and guided, and that there are always going to be people in life that are going to try to leech onto your energy and suck that thing dry, girl, because they can. Not for any reason that is pertaining to you as a person or as a spirit, or that you've done something, or you deserving of this, or you deserving of that. No, they're just going to come and do it because they can, because your spirit is open and it allows them to be able to access you and have access to you. She said, cut that shit out. You gotta cut the access to people that don't serve you purpose. And she said, also, I don't know what you got going on, but she said the reason you ain't got no money is because you shopping too much. You got too much materialistic stuff going on. And she said, I heard him. It's because she don't know how to stay out the store. She don't know how to stay out the store. She said, but I'm fitting to change that for her. I'm finna change that for her. But baby, you are loved. You are so loved. And she just wants you to know. She wraps her arms around you. And she just wants you to know you are divinely guided. And the reason that things happen are not always for us to know an answer to, if that makes sense. Okay? The card I get for you is the Six of Autumn, the Six of Autumn. And the Six of Autumn is going to suggest that you're going to have some money coming in very soon. So, although you may have some empty pockets now from going to Target 20 times, it's about to be at an end. But this card does suggest that you repay debts and pay people back if you owe them and things of that nature. Make sure you're being humble in the season, even if it's your credit card debts, even if it's your credit itself, whatever. Make sure you are investing back into self and not just taking that money and going back to the store. Okay.
She laughing.
It's also talking about the good things that you've been doing for other people are coming back to you in this season. And as retrograde starts to shine its ugly head, it's not always ugly for everybody. Okay. So just know that, okay, yeah, this is retrograde and yeah, I might be losing some stuff, but I'm also about to gain this bag and I'm also about to do this, and this. So kind of just focus on things that you can control. Don't make any big decisions in the next couple of weeks and just kind of let things flow and be what they are. Let the cards land where they may, per se. But just know you have some good luck coming to you and a lot of people who love you, okay? Ashe. Yeah, I told you this card get out of knowing.
Go ahead.
Queen, I have a male energy. Kind of hard to tell which one he is. I want to say like maybe a grandfather or an uncle. And he's drawn me to this card, the Master. All right, and he's just kind of saying like, you need to get out of your head. You need to not overthink things. You need to go ahead and move forward, feeling like, I don't know, being confident. He's saying like, there's sometimes you feel like you can do something, and then your mind or whatever, your hearing is like, it's providing that doubt, it's providing that fear. He's saying get out of that. He's saying get out of that so that you can kind of be the master and the creator of your own destiny. You're not allowing other outside sources to change or, you and hold you back. Some people that ain't even in your life anymore, just the voices, just, competing with people who ain't really, relevant, who didn't know you, like he's just saying like, allow yourself to just push through this fear. He's like, the more you push through that fear, the more you're going to be able to see like what you're actually made of. He's like, you're still going based on what people said you could do or couldn't do or whatever, and it's like it's time to break out of that. Also draws me to 33, communication, and I think this is him trying to drive it home even more. Like, just saying like, you deserve to be heard. You need to be heard. You don't need to minimize yourself. Still the same energy of getting out of your head, allowing you to basically become who you're meant to be. He says, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you do use your voice in a certain way when you get fed up or tired with something. Then you got a lot to say, but that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about just feeling like, on the regular, you can be yourself. You can speak up when you need to. And also that you have something that like just needs to be heard, needs to get out there. He's talking about, ventures and things that you've thought of that, you really need to go ahead and push yourself to do. don't worry about stuff till afterwards. Like, have that courage, have that strength to do what you need to do. You're so much more than you think you are. He's here for you. He's gonna always be here for you. He just saying, he just wants you to kind of get out of your head and get active. No more putting things off. Just get into it. Ashe.
Ashe. So I just sent Miss Williams Cash App through. Should be getting it momentarily. Sis.
Oh no, I had the mute on. I said, yeah, no, I got it. Thank you. So let's update real quick, Red. So after Cotton Candy, we have Tiffany Rice with the general. We have our girl Olivia with the general. We got Destiny, our day one with the ancestor reading.
I'm sorry. I'm not
Oh, you're not
I'm
like
not
you're not
water.
like water. I forgot. Hold on, child. I forgot.
This is Tiffany
Don't
Rice
come
with
for
the
me.
general.
I did not send for you, heifers. Leave
Wait,
me alone.
I forgot.
Tiffany Rice general.
We got you, beautiful. We got you. I just got your cash out. We got you. Y'all funny.
Tiffany
all right,
Rice general.
Tiffany Rice. Oh Lord. Tiffany Rice General.
I got that.
Olivia General.
Right.
Destiny Ancestor.
Okay.
Sharia Ancestor.
Sharia Williams.
Sharia Williams Ancestor. We got our nurse, our beautiful nurse Star with an ancestor.
Happy Nurse Appreciation Week.
Okay. No, Lord, LT Gray, child. LT Gray that came in the building, child. Add LT Gray to the free list. Hold on, where you at, Red? Before we LT Gray, wait, hold on, because Red got to concentrate. She got to concentrate, child.
Girl, I'm sorry. I feel like, but I'll do it next time.
Was general.
We got the nurse with an ancestor.
Ancestor.
And we got, oh, hell no, Lola. We got Lola that had the baby child. We got Lola with the ancestor. Lola.
Okay.
Shout out to our boo, our day one. Listen, our mods, we're about to start eating on YouTube. And once we do, our mods going to get paid a little. We're going to throw them a little something. We ain't going to be a lot at first. We got to get there. However, we're going to make sure that y'all are straight too. The day ones that have been rocking with us, our mods are awesome. Shout out to her. Look, she had a baby and was in the hospital doing makeup. Water gotta say Lola in the hospital. Lola don't play.
She was in the hospital doing that prom. Okay, she said
Tyrone,
she was
Tyrone, you were.
You said your name, Tyrone.
Yes, Tyrone. Bye.
You're next, Tyrone. But okay. So and then for LT Gray, should I put him in place of Sharia and the nurse on the free line?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
She said she went viral quick. Yes, I love it. I got to see the video. I didn't see it, but Water Goddess was showing me from her phone, so I got to make sure I give you some love. Somebody said I'm kind of loving it.
Said I'm loving this. Okay, I'm loving your name, the King of Furniture.
We appreciate you.
I need a sofa. King of Furniture.
How you know he do?
Listen, furniture.
When he said he loves us, we love you for giving us all the support, all the love, y'all. Appreciate y'all for real. Like, honestly, okay, I just got back, heifer. Shut up, Tyrone. My brother, don't pay him no mind. My brother's annoying y'all. But we appreciate y'all for real, like, giving us all kinds of love because we are so close, again, to being monetized on YouTube. We like 300 hours away. So that's all because of y'all. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. So let's keep this thing moving. We got.
I have a disclosure real quick, y'all. I'm going to be smoking my CBD out of my Baby Yoda head. I don't want to hear anybody's bullshit about it.
It's CBD. It's legal. It's legal. So, we don't do illegal on this show. So, you good, child.
Legal. And it's going in Baby Yoda's head. Y'all be quiet now.
Hit that button, love.
I'm just gonna give y'all 4 people just to I know y'all get lost sometimes.
Okay.
Tyrone Ancestor, Cotton General, Tiff Rice General, Olivia General. There's more than that, but I'm not gonna say everybody right now.
Okay, all right. Okay, Red. Then represent like you doing what you do. All right.
Right.
Tyrone, where are you at with your big head ass? You are up next, sir. As the baby,
just got back.
Listen to the baby Yoda. Who the fuck is Yoda? Wait, baby Yoda. As Baby Yoda. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and clear some energy out. We're going to get Tyrone together with this ancestor reading. Shout out to Lola, man. She's so damn dope. Like, how are you doing all? Like, I couldn't even concentrate after I had a damn baby. Let alone be fucking doing makeup and all. Like, Lola, you so dope. Beautiful. Your mother got a big head. Whatever, Tyrone. Okay, Red, they feeling the straight backs. You got the fresh straight backs tonight. She's showing off, y'all. She got her hair done. Look, she didn't even listen. Red. She's not listening. Red.
She over there trying to get her damn paper order all the way together.
Talk about your straight backs and you're not listening. Okay.
She said, I'm good, feeling amazing and grateful. Praise to the universe. Praise for us his delivery. Praise for baby Naran, his cute fucking self. He is adorable, sis. He is so cute. I love babies, y'all. It's my big kids. I can't stand the babies, though. They all right with me.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let me get in this. This damn fool. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Hold on. Let me concentrate. Let's see who they have for Tyrone. Let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. 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 Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go to the message that you have for him. Oh, my heart is touched. She can't hear. She got her hearing aids in, child. What you mean?
Oh, y'all talking about me?
Oh, Red.
Well, she heard that hearing aids.
Oh, because I had it quiet because I was ancestoring.
Oh, okay.
Did somebody say something
that's
about
good.
me?
He a chill baby. That's good. Cause I don't know about those. I never had one. Oh, actually, no, I lied. Joel was chill. He was the only one.
Yanni was so chill. She didn't do nothing but sit there and look at you.
Oh,
I had a dream about Yanni last night.
You had a dream about Yanni? Girl, praise. Take her with you.
Oh, I get it. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I got chills all over. It's a little emotional for me. So y'all gotta let me help. I don't want to bust out no tears because I was just thinking about these ladies earlier and she was one of them and blah, blah, blah. All right. So let's go ahead and do the ancestor reading for Tyrone. Right away, Grandma jumped in, like with her little self. She jumped in. She said, I want to talk this time. I said, okay, Grandma. First thing she wants to come in and tell you, she says, Tyrone, you more than enough. She's like, you're not only are you more than enough, but you're coming into a space where your heart has been so giving and so loving. It's that things are going to shift out and change for you soon. Like, oh, she says, listen, sometimes when we go through things, people don't always deserve us. And sometimes we got to take time to see it for ourselves. But there's some energy that wasn't deserving of you. Oh, Grandma, what'd you say? She says, don't get distracted, Tyrone. Don't get distracted. She says, stay on what you were saying you're going to do. So I don't know if this is something that you've been like really trying to manifest, whatever. Don't let yourself fall off from that. Just keep on it. Distractions are going to come and appear sometimes like, oh, it's you. It's not, it doesn't make you feel well or people are leaving you. But hell no, you got the Lover's card. She draw me to the Lover's card. Grandma, stop playing with me. Now, when we see the Lover's card, the energy for you is not like what you think. The Lover's card is showing that there's somebody went on a different path. Like it's two lovers, but they're on two different paths. And honestly, you need to let them take that path because Spirit says their heart is not completing you in this season. Like they showed them, they brought them in your life to kind of, for you to be able to change certain things, but they missed the mark. And so Spirit is saying, look, don't allow them to. Don't allow people to play with you no more. Grandma says, she says, Tyrone, you can do whatever you want to do. You can do anything that you want to do. Because it's like, even though things have not worked out for love, she says, because you have a loving heart, it's about to be some new changes in this season. So there's going to be like a meeting. If you haven't done it already, it's going to be like a new meeting of some sort, but it's going to be a different chemistry. Like this person's energy, I almost feel like this person is a little older than you though. Like they're going to be a little older, or either if they're not older, they're like mature or they act old, but they're going to be really, really into you. And they're going to really want to see the truth about you this time. And she says, this is the person I'm going to send to you. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Okay. So don't be afraid, grandma. I heard him, but just know that there's energy that's going to be shifting your way. So you might be going through ups and downs or people coming in and out, but trust me, there's some new energy coming in, and it's going to be for sure energy that cares about you for real. It's going to be up to you to decide what you want to do with it though. Woo, child. Oh, grandma, I love you. Ashe, I fucking shay. I got chills.
Ashe. I get this tall shadow up in the corner, and it's a male.
Uncle Sonny, that's his uncle.
Okay, he just hanging out in the corner, y'all. Kind of like I can feel like he might have a trench coat on, like he just chilling in the corner.
He's quiet, right? Yeah.
And kind of almost whispering, and he's like, Tyrone, you got yourself in a situation and unemotional relationship. It's not about you in this season. Sometimes, you know, we think that people are sent to us to get us through stuff, but we don't ever stop and think maybe we were sent to them to get them through something. Maybe this was us just being part of someone else's journey to get them to where they needed to be, for them to be okay. And it had nothing to do with us. It was something for them. He's saying that there is some love energy that's going to be coming through for you, and that he's very excited about it. He's very excited about your career and how it's about to take off. And he said you kind of sat down for a little bit, like you was quiet. He said, but it's not over, and don't get too quiet. It's not over. Your journey is just beginning. He said you're going to be interested in a couple of new endeavors coming up, possibly this summer, maybe a little bit past summer. I'm not sure, but there's going to be some new stuff coming up, possibly with like apprenticing, or like being able to watch somebody do something that you wanted to do, or even like learning something different in like a more educational setting. I'm not sure, but if you get an opportunity like that, take it. Because he's showing me like they look like school buildings. But y'all know I'm from North Carolina, so I don't know what up top looking buildings look like. So I might be totally wrong, but this looks like more upstate to me. And it's looking like it looks like college buildings, school buildings, some kind of buildings. And he said your journey is not over yet. It's not over. When we pulled the cards, 2 cards fell out. I got the King of Winter, which is your uncle here chilling. And this card represents unemotional relationships. This card is telling you that you may be in a situation where either you or your partner is just not emotionally ready to be committed. They may have thought they were, you might have thought you were, but you're not. And so it's a knowledge card of letting yourself know that, okay, this is not that. So it's a knowledge card. The other card that fell out is the 2 of Winter. Okay. And the 2 of Winter is also significant. You see how there are instruments on both sides of the kid, right? Both sides of the kid. He has a choice, and he's looking over here at this instrument over here, right? But this other one is over there still just sitting there. Tyrone, do things because you want to do them. Make choices because you want to make them. Do not operate in a space of, well, what's better for us, or what's better for this person, or what's better for that person. It's what's better for Tyrone. Do not operate in a space this season of, oh, I mean, that's not the music I wanted to do, but it's okay music, so I'll just do it, whatever. No, do what the fuck you want to do. Make sure you are doing what is right for Tyrone in this season. Also, this is saying feeling trapped between your intelligence and your emotions, kind of being stuck between your brain and your heart. Like your head is telling you, okay, duh, I know what the fuck to do. But your heart is like, oh, but I love and I want and I need. Sit down and meditate and try to get yourself through that. And know that sometimes when things are really confusing, if you just sit back and do nothing, Spirit will show you things that you didn't know you was going to see. Okay. So let's take care of it. only worry about what you can worry about today. Know that there is some love energy coming in for you. And I think sis just said that, but I also feel like a older energy. So this could be a young person with an old spirit too. So you never know. But either way, somebody is coming in for you. You got some work to be doing in your career. Your uncle loves you. He loves you. He loves you. He's so proud of you. And we're gonna clear his energy out.
Love it, Tyrone. We love it. We love it. We love it.
Okay. For you, Tyrone, I have Aunt Dorothy, and she's giving me balance, spirituality, and practicality. She said, basically, like what she's giving me is there's nothing wrong with planning, and then sometimes if the plan doesn't seem to or changes or whatever, that's part of life. Then you kind of get yourself together and you can make another plan. There's nothing wrong with kind of deciding and mapping out like what you want your life to look like, and staying on it even if something changes. The other card she's giving me here is innocence. She's giving me that, there's an innocence that if you had it, you weren't necessarily able to have it for long. And she wants to let you know that you can live your life innocently now. And when she says innocence, just this kind of like newness, this breath of fresh air to life, this energy and redefining yourself as, you know what, I really can be anybody that I want to be, including if I want to be, silly in this moment, I can, no matter who I'm in front of. If I'm somebody, hurts me, I can just innocently be hurt. She's just kind of giving me the kind of innocence where you really operate from here and not here. You really don't have to have anybody like, if somebody dictated to you, oh, you got to be this way or you have to be strong. Like, she wants to let you know that, like, you don't have to be. Like, you don't have to be in the way that people might have shown you. That was their version of strength. And you can be your version anytime that you want to. And it's going to be freeing. It's going to be freeing, because one thing a kid feels before anybody tells them any differently is freedom and peace. And just like they belong until otherwise, So just, she's saying, just don't, like, just be you no matter what, and don't worry about what it looks like. Whatever occurs to you in that moment, and being present, like, allow yourself to give yourself that love and that acceptance no matter what. Like, this total acceptance. Like, if I'm upset and I want to release and I happen to be in front of somebody, I can do that too. I can be, not allow other people to kind of control me in that way. She just gives me, like, for her, it ran in her family to be kind of stolen a little bit, like, not show emotion, or I had to be tough, because we learned early that we had to be tough. We saw different things going on that made you grow up real fast. So she's just letting you know, like, she sees you and she wants to make sure that you always see you, and break yourself from that grown up thing. Like, that energy where other people make you feel like you have to be a certain way. She feels like she could have been a different person, and just allow herself to feel her emotions rather than feel like she had to manage them. But she loves you. Ashe.
Ashe. Woo! Spirit is speaking tonight. Shout out to all of y'all who are piling in here. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. Hold on, child. All right, let's keep this thing moving. We have Miss, who we got? We got Miss Cotton Candy with the general. Somebody tag her, please. Cotton Candy, you are up next. Where are you at, beautiful?
I never can see her for some reason, so
she's on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I look at YouTube and I don't know. Maybe it's my setup, or I don't know.
Red.
I mean,
Y'all
she's like
don't
the
pay
one of the
Red
few
no mind
people.
because Red, technical stuff and Red don't go together.
You're welcome, Tyrone.
You're welcome, handsome, my brother. We love
Thank
you, my
you.
brother.
So it's gonna be Cotton Candy General, Tiff Rice General, Olivia General, Destiny Ancestor, Sharia or Sharia Ancestor, Nurse Ancestor, Lola Ancestor, and then if we can make it to the free list, we got Deion Sanders and El Tigre.
Cotton Candy said, I'm here.
All right, Miss Cotton Candy. Okay, let's clear some energy out. Let's see what spirit's going. All right, we're gonna go. Let's go. All right, let's see what the spirit has for you. Okay, cool. All right, beautiful. Let's get this thing going. Shout out to my handsome son on here, Maurice. Thank you so much for giving us some love. We appreciate it. My son is everything, child. He look like his mother. Okay. Oh, Cotton Candy. Listen, you got the Hermit card, the Hermit, and so when I study what they're talking about for you, it's talking about like you really need to take some time out for yourself in this season. Like your mind has to understand that you only can do so fucking much. You only can do but so much. And then sometimes our spirit gets overloaded, overworked with certain shit. And then we're like, we can't get it together all the way because it's so much put on you. This is telling you that you need some time to sit down for a moment and like look at your life overall and see what you want, what you don't want. I told you, this is going to be the season of revelations. And so if you don't pay attention to what doesn't serve you and you keep dealing with it, or you're not changing certain habits or ways, it's going to blow up in your face. But if you realize that, you know what, I can do this. Spirit keeps telling me like, you are your biggest critic. For some reason, I don't know what the fuck is going on in your head, but you are your biggest critic. And if you don't stop being so hard on yourself, you're never going to see the peace or get the peace that you need. You also got to stop. Spirit says sometimes you might be hard-headed too. Like if you keep making the same decisions, there's going to be an outcome that's not suitable for you. At some point, even if you make those decisions, it's not going to affect anybody else but you. So Spirit is saying like, yo, calm down for a moment, chill out and realize that this is a season to choose you first. Okay. The Hermit is telling you, come out your shadow, show your beautiful self. And you're going to be like coming in contact with a new energy in this season for you as well. There is some new shit coming your way, but it's not going to come the way you want it to until you let go of some shit. Let it go. Get out of your little old ways and old patterns and old habits and watch what the fuck shows up. Ashe.
Ashe.
Yes,
ma'am.
Candy, I can't remember. Remind me, are you currently in a relationship or are you single? Remind me. I don't remember. But it makes a difference on how your card plays out. So, well, actually, it might not really make a difference, but it could. So, no. But all right, well, I'm not getting a response. Situationship makes more sense. All right, 4 of Wands for you. Look at you and your sneaky link, boo. All right, y'all is decided we're gonna go for a walk in the Garden of Eden or wherever the hell we going for this walk at. We're gonna get away. You see how the city is behind them. They doing their own thing. We're gonna get away. I don't know if she is part of this weekend you just said you was planning or what, but if not, they might need to be because it's talking about you getting away. A lot of erotic energy. I'm not gonna say love energy, which is why I wanted to know what was going on, but I feel like a lot of erotic energy, like I want you, you want me too. Hey, like I want you. And that's okay. That's good. Like do that. Sometimes you need to just have that. That's good. Even if you're in a relationship, like you want your partner to want you. So that's amazing. Have all that energy. But it's saying like, again, just like the Hermit card, it's time to kind of stop worrying about work. It's kind of time to stop worrying about other people, other people's opinions, what they think, what they don't think, especially pertaining to your job and to this relationship, situationship, whatever you got going on. Our friends sometimes unintentionally, sometimes intentionally, depending on your friends, will give you advice because they just have your best interest at heart. They love you. They have your best interest at heart or whatever. Sometimes you have to make decisions by yourself though. So with that being said, this is feeling like a really good energy for you to be in, a really good space for you to be in. And Spirit is telling you to relax and just enjoy the moment. Y'all don't have to talk about getting married. You don't got to talk about what next week looks like or even what Monday is going to look like after the weekend. We don't care. It doesn't matter. What matters right now is this weekend, right now, today, what we're doing. Okay. So just make sure that you are enjoying the moment, not making any big decisions. You don't want to start nor stop a relationship completely during a retrograde. So, don't make any big decisions for the next couple of weeks, but whatever you're going to do, just enjoy the moment and know that you deserve this happiness. You deserve this. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe. Child.
For you, Queen, I got 8 manifestation. It's a spirit's way of just reminding you of your power, reminding you of your thoughts, and also reminding you to make sure that you're actually putting into place and trying to manifest things, especially little things, so you can see those things show up, so it can help you gain momentum to manifest the bigger things. Make sure that you realize that the power behind your words, the power behind your thoughts. It's if you're, and the reason of staying positive so that you're not in this negative space attracting anything negative, making sure that you're staying present so that you can continue to manifest things. But they just kind of let me know that like what you think is kind of what shows up. And if you feel like you're in this, certain type of situation, remind you, okay, good, say your affirmation. Because even when you don't feel it, even when you don't believe it, your word has a lot of power. And your word can make your whole body and your actions change based on what you're saying to yourself. So just try to make sure that you're focused on that and clearing out any kind of negativity, especially at this time, because you don't want that showing up in any kind of way. Ashe.
Ashe. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. Who we got up next? We got, let's see. Olivia. Somebody tag Olivia.
Should be Tiffany Rice, I thought.
Oh, hold on. Yep, you're right. Okay, Red. Tiffany Rice.
The general.
All right, somebody tag Miss Tiffany. Let's clear some energy out. Okay, cool. Don't leave it up to me because I messed it up, y'all. You are so welcome, beautiful. We appreciate you so much. Thank y'all for all the love. So y'all know that our platform be valid. Y'all be telling us this ain't no bullshit. So shout out to all of y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys are telling a friend to tell a friend. Share. Get some new subscribers for us. Whatever you can do to support and help us glow and grow, okay? All right, let's get into it. Miss Tiffany, where you at? I said somebody tag her. I don't see her ass tagged. Okay.
I'm trying to tag her, but I don't know how to spell her name. It's not I'm not friends with other people. Oh, there she is. She's on YouTube.
Okay. She updated. Okay, there she go. All right, Tiffany. Red is funny as hell, y'all. Okay. Asha.
I'm not updated.
Wait, hold on. All right, y'all. Let me see.
This is a general read, right?
Yeah, general.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Tiffany girl.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Shout out to everybody who are joining us. It's 106 of y'all in here right now. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button, share, and tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're here on Facebook, make sure you guys are hitting the like, a heart, leave a comment. Give the goddesses some love and we'll give it back. Okay, Ashe?
Ashe.
All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
Speaking of giving back, Destiny Pryor, tag your site, please. Y'all get some dipped in Destiny.
Yes.
Jazzy, if you up here, tag your site. Jazzy is a travel agent. She does makeup. Lola, I don't know if you have a site to tag, but tag your site. Y'all tag your sites tonight. Okay, Ashe.
Mm. Oh,
I'm gonna keep mine on your site.
Oh, Lord, child. Miss Tiffany, child. Tiffany, where you at, beautiful? The spirit I got for you, the Four of Earth, the Four of Earth. And so when I study what they're talking about, it's like, you got to get your money together. You got to get your bag right. They say that you kind of been managing money like through emotions or through like whatever's going on. Stop. Spirit is saying, look, in this season for you, there's going to be a lot of things happening when it comes down to your money. And, you know, sometimes you got to look at what money is. It's nothing but energy. And you can make that energy if you really put yourself into a position to make it. Spirit says that whether it's just you working a job or whatever, but there's certain things that you're holding yourself back from in this season. So they're telling you, like, don't make emotional decisions with money. Like, really start to focus on where you, what, like, Spirit keeps saying there's an opportunity that's going to help you get your bag together. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's going to be something coming. It's going to help you get your money. But the problem is that you're going to have to manage it correctly. Sometimes life happens and our emotions are all over the place, but manage your money, get your bags together. And Spirit is saying, watch what the fuck shows up. Also, look, in this season, they keep telling me to tell you that there's no such thing as gray. That shit is either black or white. So make people stand on what the fuck they're telling you. There's no gray in this season, black or white. And if it's looking gray, it gotta go. Okay,
Ashe. We keep coming through with the relationship cards tonight because this Mercury retrograde is just trying to be funny. Tiffany, let me know if you're in a relationship. I can't remember y'all. Y'all, so many of y'all. I can't remember who's married, who's not, who's doing who. I don't know. Let me know if you're in a relationship or not. Because it does kind of change your reading a little bit with my new cards. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for a second and see if we can get an answer from Miss Tiffany Rice. All right, and I get no answer. So I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna read it how I kind of feel it, but I'll give you both scenarios. So we get the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. All right, so if this is a relationship, one of the reasons why your bag is looking funny is this motherfucker right here. Now this could also be a friend or it could be a representation of yourself. It can also be a representation of self, okay? So this is the reason that we don't have any money because they are so caught up in filling their cup, they're not focused on the things that are the bigger picture things the things we can take with us when we go. Love, encouragement, self-love, family, things of that nature. They so busy trying to fill their cup up all the time that they not worried about the things that matter, the things that they're going to take with them in the long run. And Spirit says this is a relationship that can't work. So if this is a relationship with self or with somebody else, it has to be changed. We can't go around spending and eating our feelings and doing things like that because inevitably we're always going to want what we don't have. We're always going to want more. We're always going to want more. We're always going to want more. And when you're in that mentality of I want more, I want more, I want more, we stop and we start missing what we have in front of us. So Spirit is encouraging you to really pay attention to the things that matter most. Family, love, yourself, your health is coming up for me. Your health, for some reason, is an issue. I don't know if it's stress or there's something bigger than that, but your health is going to be an issue. Pay more attention to self. If it's just you, if there's no kids or whatever, pay attention to self. If there's kids, pay attention to your kids. If it's, close family, get with your family, have a cookout. The weather's getting nice. go take that drive to see those friends that you love, whatever it is that you need to do, but kind of try to stay out of the stores, stay out of, the restaurants, because Spirit says at this point it's kind of like an indulgement to fill an empty void, and the void that you're missing is love. And whether it's you're missing love from another person or you're missing love from yourself, you have to fill that void correctly. Okay. Hey.
Shay, so that means it could be relationship with self. She says she's not in a relationship, but she just hit it.
Oh.
Could be the relationship that you have with yourself. Okay. Ashe, beautiful.
Okay, and for you, Queen, I got 3 of clouds, isolation. You can see the tears. You see the ice. Play on words, isolation. The Spirit's giving me that, that and sometimes in sadness, the go-to could be to isolate myself, right? Like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to share this. I'll just be to myself because that's how it's always been. Nobody ever really dried my tears anyway. So I'm used to relying on self. I'm used to having to get it together. I'm used to just pushing everybody away during this time, with the exception of maybe some things, some shopping or some eating or whatever, those kind of things that can just temporarily fill those holes. But what Spirit has given me is that you're also being cold to yourself. So not only is it kind of making this sadness last longer because we're isolated, but it's also like the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you treat yourself during that isolation is not always so kind. It's actually kind of cold. So, thaw that ice out, Queen. Like, make sure that you're actually, filling those holes with not that temporary mess where you fill a hole and the good rain comes. You're filling it with shopping, for instance, hypothetically. And one or two good rains come and that road is torn up again. You know what I mean? It takes that real work. You know the difference between when they pave the road with that crap and it's all over your car, hitting your car, these rocks and whatever, versus when they take the time to actually pave a whole section of the road. That's what you need to be working towards, not these temporary fixes, but stuff that's really dealing with yourself and just saying, like, I'm going to be warm towards myself. Like, if I'm feeling this way, if I want somebody to nurture me, but I'm keeping them away, like, I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to do everything that I would want to see from someone else. I'm going to do everything for that little girl within me that she never got. One, saying it's okay to have whatever emotion that I'm having. Two, to not isolate myself for, it's a fine if you want it for a little bit release or whatever, but not so long that it's like, it's really kind of making it last longer. It's making you harder on yourself. So just be aware of what you're doing and try to think of ways or research ways to kind of get out of that isolation. Isolation keeps stuff going on longer and it leaves you with only that bad tape that's playing. You don't have anything to compete with it. You don't have somebody saying something good to you or looking at a new perspective to get out of that space that you're in. Ashe.
Ashe. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. We got up next. Who we got? Olivia.
Yeah.
Will somebody tag Olivia
with the general.
Olivia.
Oh. What the fuck was that song? I never heard that shit before.
That's that cartoon that I always sing that when Olivia gets up here.
Oh.
It's a cartoon ballerina fucking pig.
I know the pig, but I never know she had a fucking song. I didn't hear that shit.
She has a fucking song.
Oh, okay, cool.
Don't make me turn it on. The anthem.
Okay, cool. Let's clear some energy out. Let's get Olivia with her general. Olivia, the timestamp 10:04. I know you probably lingering somewhere.
Who is laughing? It's not funny. She don't know the song. She got the kids too. She's supposed to know the song.
I don't fucking listen to the song. Not that one. They don't watch Olivia, child. Okay.
Don't make me baby shark you. Okay.
Right. No, don't fucking. Please don't do that. No fucking baby shark. No. 10:04 is your timestamp, Olivia.
Mommy.
Bye. Okay, bye, y'all. Whatever, bye. Babe, no, I'm about to say it too. Like, no, I'm not doing baby shark.
Do, do, do.
All right, let's get. Shut up. Now y'all know. Already know we're not doing fucking baby shark tonight. No. Okay.
Whatever.
No, fuck that.
We did the moon. We might as well do baby shark.
I'm talking to the I feel that a little bit different, but that baby shark.
Destiny. Ah, girl.
Destiny. No, she's always an instigator for the bullshit. Don't listen to her. Oh Lord, y'all some fools. Okay, let's get into it. Shout out to all of y'all who are joining us. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. You can catch us live Monday, Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live until we don't go live no more. It's no more 9 to 11 because when we get tired or we don't, or y'all don't do what y'all need to do, we out. So y'all know how it goes. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Thank you, Olivia.
She had to say the word tired. My whole body shut.
Oh, okay. I got y'all. Olivia, I got the 5 of fire. And when I study what they're talking about for you, it's saying that you got to stop like worrying about people or things that don't like you or don't serve you or causing you disruptions. They're not your problem. Sometimes you got to realize that there's energies around you that may be jealous or that don't have your best interest when it comes to certain things, but they said it doesn't matter. Walk away from that shit and don't allow that shit to sit in your spirit. You tend to worry about shit that doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, it's obstacles that like are before you, but sometimes spirit says like, you got to be able to look at it and say, no, you know what? I'm being tested. So they're telling you to walk away from things and people who don't serve you. So if it's something that in your vibration is funny or it doesn't make you feel well, spirit says stop fucking focusing on it. You're lined up to get everything that you want already. But you got to sometimes realize that you're going to be tested. And when you get tested, don't fucking fail. There's going to be people who show up and do things to you that you don't like or disrupt certain things, or they may not be perfect. But spirit says for you to walk away from things that don't serve you and realize that it doesn't matter whatever doesn't serve you because what you want is on the fucking way. Ashe. What the fuck is that? Oh.
I was looking at this too. What the
succubus home? Oh, okay.
Look, whatever. Olivia, I get the 10 of swords. And you know what, sweetheart? This card makes me very sad for you. This card makes me very sad for you because the 10 of swords is a representation of continuously telling yourself everything is all right, everything is all right, everything is all right, all the time. Always telling yourself mentally in the back of your head, everything is all right, everything is all right. And having to do that constantly all day long, day in and day out and day in and day out. And it is so heavy and it is so exhausting. And if you look at the card, it's not even true. This woman has been pierced down. She got 10 swords sticking through her body. She is collapsed on the ground. She cannot move. She doesn't know what to do. Her mind is racing. She is sitting on the phone talking about everything is all right. Everything is all right. Everything is all right. Everything is all right. Don't get me wrong when I say that when she's saying everything is all right is not the correct response. It's not because you're not supposed to have hope or you're not supposed to speak into existence your situation. It's not because of that. It's because you are supposed to live in the reality of this is the situation. And when the situation is not all right or you're mentally not okay, then that's what it is. Like, I'm not okay. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm all right when I'm not all right. I'm not fucking okay. It's okay for you not to be okay, but it's not okay for you to be in denial about it, if that makes sense. So you gotta let go, sis, of all the worrying. There's so much worry. There's so much, what if I don't get? What if it doesn't turn out right? What if I never achieve? What if I don't make it? There's so much that it gives you no hope. When you sit there and you dwell on all of that, you can't have hope for tomorrow or for the next day or for the day after that because it's so much heaviness on you. Like, damn, that's a lot. But you're putting it on yourself. Spirit is asking you to really believe the words, everything is going to be okay. But first, we gotta deal with the fact that right now, maybe everything is not okay, and we can only control what we can control. So deal with one thing at a time. Try to clear your mind and meditate, and know that love and light and peace does not always look the way we expected it to, and we don't always get there the way we thought we were gonna get there. Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. For you, Queen, I got communication is key. And I never really looked at it before, but they're drawing my attention to it this time. It looks like the same person. Man, looks like she and she. So work on that communication with your inner self and allowing yourself to have some peace. It's not just important what your human experience wants to do, wants to say, or whatever. It matters that you're also on track with how you feel. Everybody is on the same page. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody, because you still may have this duality going on where it's like, I feel like I need to do this, this, and this. You got that one part, and then the other part that's saying, these things will come, but you're fine as you are. We're not running this not this sprint. You know what I mean? This is not this. So make sure that you're just, that side of you that's here is just kind of connected to your heart space and your inner voice. Make sure that you're still in a meditative state when you go about your life, and that you're connected to your source, that you're feeding yourself the right things, knowing that I'm good just as I am. I'm good if I couldn't do this thing that I think makes me, I'm still fine. So make sure you're in touch with that. Make sure you're also in touch with, keep going back to it, that inner child. You're in constant communication with her, helping her grow up, helping her to feel secure, feel loved, especially by you. You have to accept her all the way, because if she wasn't accepted, she's got to know she's at least accepted by you, because she can't run from you. You guys will always be together. The other thing Spirit is giving me a little bit of is just make sure you focus on what is your business to focus on. Sometimes we can find ourselves getting a little curious about what people might be saying over here behind our back, or what this person may be doing, or I think this person may not necessarily like me or whatever. God says, Source says, some stuff is none of our business. If it's something that we're trying to figure out that's only going to hurt our feelings or make us angry, dead that. Get rid of that. So if there's any of that energy going on, or any of that energy comes up, be aware and just train yourself to be like, you know what? Everything is not my business. Ashe.
Ashe.
Shout out to all of y'all that just tuned in. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and add Miss Laseca for a general and ancestor.
And Tanya was on a free list.
Oh yeah, Miss was it? Is Tanya or Tanaya? Which one?
Tanaya or Tanya, whatever her name is. Love you, Queen. Thank you. I don't know your name.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So we got Miss Laseca with a ancestor in general. And then up next we have Miss Destiny. It's not too late. Go ahead and hurry up and send it, because water is not feeling the best tonight. So we're not trying to be all late tonight. Hey Shay, how y'all beautiful? She said
Tanya.
Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So let's see. Destiny, yo, she's up next. Somebody tag. I know she's right here. Don't tag her. She's right there. Okay.
I'm just gonna let y'all know real quick. It's Destiny Ancestor, Sharia. I'm sorry for Ancestor. Nurse Star for Ancestor. Lola Ancestor. Then Laseca for General Ancestor.
All right, cool.
Y'all trying to kill me with the ancestor reads. Okay, I hear you.
Ancestors.
Everybody want to talk to their grandmothers and stuff. Mother's Day was
just yesterday, so we gotta, But hey, y'all know our platform don't lie, so we appreciate y'all spreading and give us the love. And now again, the goddesses are growing and glowing, so we appreciate y'all so much.
Why is Dalton in here?
But he's always in here. What do you mean? I invite him to every show. Hey, beautiful. Hey, we love you. How are you, beautiful? Shout out to the mods piling in here, y'all. All right, Destiny, let's get it together. This is the ancestor reading for Destiny. Let's see who they have for her. Ashe. Okay, cool. What message do you have for her? What message? Please lead me to the message. Oh, hold on. Ooh, it fell out. Let's see. Okay, cool. I knew that already, but okay. All right, let's get into it, Destiny. This is the ancestor reading for you, and I ask Spirit to bring forth who they have. And right away, they bought Grandma. It's Mother's Day. Why not? And Grandma's coming in with a strong fucking energy this time. She's like, this is the time for you to really move on with your life. I'm happy that you're growing. I'm happy that you're doing certain things. But she keeps saying you're stuck when it comes down to your work or your job. Like, you have a tendency to settle sometimes for certain shit. And it's cool that you making the money, whatever, but this is not the job for you. It's time for you to move on to something different. She keeps saying, baby, trust me when I tell you that even when you think that things are not like going good for you, they're going good for you, but you got to trust more. It's something about you either, I don't know, if you think like with your business, taking it to the next level or whatever this is, but she keeps saying like there's a time for you to be able to sit still and it's a time for action and you got to take action. She says you don't like people, baby. You don't. You don't like people. You are not a fucking people person. You don't like certain, it's fun, but there's times where you don't like people. And child. But she keeps saying that sometimes to move forward that you need certain people. You need yourself, of course, but you may need this is something like networking or being able to talk to certain people or stepping outside of your comfort zone. I got the 8 of water and it talks about the need to move on. And Spirit is saying, look, it's time for you to make a big life change. Like no more settling, no more saying, oh, it's not working. I can't do this. Let's make this change and watch what the fuck shows up. Ashe.
Destiny, beautiful. I get a male energy for you, and this is a younger male, and I don't know if he's a cousin, a brother, even could be a nephew. I don't know who he is. I also get the letter J is significant. I don't know, but if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, maybe it will later, but I encourage you to write it down. He wants to start by telling you that you are so beautiful. He said, you are so beautiful. He said, look at her. Just look at her. He said, little girl, why are you so afraid? He said, you got to stop operating in a place of fear, sis. You got to stop operating in a place of what if or I can't, and that procrastination takes hold, and then so you don't do anything, and you just not even like nothing. Like you're just not doing anything. You got to stop focusing on things that frighten you, that worry you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Meditate if you have to meditate. Write down your affirmations if you have to write down your affirmations. Get up and go out and do something. Do something different. Do something out of the ordinary. I am very introverted myself, so I understand the need to not really want to be around people. However, sometimes you do have to like put yourself in that uncomfortable position and just get out there and do something different, because if you don't, you will worry yourself to death. And he's like, stop it. He's like, beautiful, you could do whatever you want. He was like, you already made your decision. Now you just got to get up and put the plan into action. You've already made the decision. The hard part was trying to figure out what you wanted to do. But now you know what you want to do, and you just second guessing yourself, but we're not going to do that in this season. So when I pick up a card for you, I get, oh boy, the Prince of Spring. Okay, there we go. All chivalrous and stuff. All right. And the Prince of Spring talks about taking immediate action, taking action now, taking action now, taking action now. Okay. You may have some challenges along the road during this retrograde, but nothing that's going to be too big that you don't know how to fix. As long as your mental space is clear, you'll be able to get a good solution without any problems. And it's also talking about possibly some love energy coming in for you if it hasn't come in for you already. So make sure you keeping your eye out for that, and that you got your shit together, so that when this love energy comes in, you all the way together, they all the way together, and it's some good shit. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got your grandmother's energy,
Ooh.
and she's giving me the 3 of Water celebration.
Ooh.
And for that, she just wants you to know. I mean, there's always gonna be something that's not right, or something that we can look at and be like, well, I don't like that, or I can focus on this part, and that part is not so great, and I hate this, I hate that. She's like, there's always gonna be stuff like that. This life is about highs and lows. But you got to be able to dance in the rain. You got to be able to somehow smile and just keep telling yourself, like, but my time is gonna come. Like, this is I'm doing stuff, and I don't know, she's giving me this energy, like, make sure you're keeping track, like, so you can see that there's things going on in my life that are different than before, and that you're different than before. So she just wants to make sure that if you're crying, let it be still a thank you, because you're also alive to see another day. And that life isn't over for you, no matter what stuff looks like. She wants to make sure that you have that dancing in the rain kind of energy behind you, that, like, it just doesn't matter what it's looking like. You're still thankful. You're still saying, I'm here. That means I still have time to do more. That means everything's not over for me yet. And she wants you to know nothing is over for you. You're not stuck. Yeah, something might take a little while. You might have to wait for some stuff to move a little bit. You may not be able to do everything right when you want to do it, but it's coming. It's happening. The other thing she's drawing me to is 2, patience, which I call expectation, and also, it's your building period. She said, like, if there's times where stuff is not exactly how you want it, then that means there's still more time to build. There's still more time to just focus on the positive and make sure that you get more of that positive. She wants you to expect and say to yourself every day that, hey, my life is changing for the better. That even when I don't see it, my life is changing for the better. And she wants you to believe it. She wants you to believe it. No matter what it looks like, she wants you to believe that. But she said you come from strength, and she knows that you can do this. And, she's glad that you give yourself a little reprieve every now and then. But when you get back to where you were at, just know, hey, I got this. Ashe.
Listen, we're gonna have to keep this thing moving, y'all. We got a lot of people coming on with some updates, so we're gonna try to keep this thing going as fast as possible. We have up next,
shout out to Tiffany. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, beautiful. We got Dejanay with the general. We got Miss Shay with the general, Miss Dejanay, and she on Facebook as Shay. So we got Miss Shay with her general. We got Miss Nikayla Morgan with the look like an ancestor reading. I don't know if Nikayla, do you want an ancestor or a general?
Probably want an ancestor.
Then we got our girl Miss Tiffany with the general. With the ancestor. And we got Miss Roxanne Evans with the general.
Okay.
All right, so let's keep this thing moving because we busy, so we ain't got time to play with y'all tonight. It's real busy. It's 10:23. I'm losing my
update. You got it, Tiger? You got it?
No. So did we get anything from Gwen Jones?
No, we did not. Let's focus on what we got. Okay, cool. So we got Laseka Dejanay with the general, Nikayla with the ancestor, Tiffany with the general. We got Roxanne with a general. And looks like that's going to be the skip the line because, pretty much after that, it's going to be all night and my voice is going too, y'all. So let's keep it moving. You got it, Red Tiger? Let's keep it moving as soon as possible because my voice is going.
So.
Huh? All right. Who is up?
I said, I believe so.
Oh, okay, cool. I got it if you don't. All right, so let's go ahead and go on here. We got Miss no. We got Miss Sharia.
Sharia, you up now, beautiful. You up right now. You on time. Sharia was the ancestor, right?
No,
Yeah.
yours is right now, Sharia. We're doing you right now.
y'all coming through tonight, child. You listen, y'all know y'all coming through. But we're gonna get there all the way. Listen, we got water's not feeling that well. My voice is going.
Look, y'all, my blood sugar, y'all. I'm about to take it in a minute and show y'all. Y'all gonna be appalled. Well, it feel like it's going down. I drank like 6 bottles of water, so.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's get into this answer. Who would I say we are with right now?
Sharia with the ancestor.
Sharia. All right, give me a moment. Oh, okay, cool. Show me your energy, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. What message do you have for her? Let's get into it. What message? Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. This is an ancestor reading for you, Miss Sharia. So I asked that spirit bring forth, who they have for you. And right away they brought a male energy in. And he's like talking to me differently. He's like, I'm real cool. I'm down to earth. So I don't know if this is gonna be like for you, a male, a uncle, or a younger, like kind of a male energy for you, because he keeps saying I'm real cool, but I pop my shit. So this is not giving me grandfather. Honestly, this is giving me something about a younger male energy. I don't know what position he has in your life because he's not clarifying, but he's younger, and it could be a cousin as well too. But what he keeps saying is that you all over the place, like. You don't have a plan that's making sense. Like you want to do certain things in your life, but he's like, you all over the place. Like, so it's something about you needing to kind of make a plan and get that shit together and understand that once you make the plan and stand on it, it's going to be so many changes coming for you. Okay. But what he keeps saying, he says, look, sometimes everybody don't have an easy life, or they don't have things that they kind of grew up with and was handed to them. But he's like, you got to make a way for yourself, and you're in that season now. Just keep going through, like, just keep pressing, keep going, he keeps saying. The card he draws me to for you is funny. The full moon in Taurus. The full moon in Taurus. And so when I study what it says is that if you want to do something, create the plan and then execute. Like, stop being in your head and saying, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna do this now. And then you start creating things that can't happen. No, it can happen because you can make it the fuck happen. But sometimes you gotta make some fucking choices that allow you to fucking say, you know what? I got this. But if you don't make the choices, you're never gonna have this. So it's up to you. And you need some refinement on what you're trying to do. Either if you have it planned out, you need to kind of get the steps together, or you need to go ahead and execute and do it. If you don't, Spirit is saying, go ahead and start looking about what you want to do now, because there's no more being stuck. There's no more saying, I'm not happy. You have the power to change you. And if you don't change it, watch what the fuck happens. You're going to be miserable as fuck, child. Ashe.
Ashe. I also get a male energy for you. I'm going to go strong with cousin, because this feels like I love you, but I'm not, like, maybe possibly didn't grow up in the same household as you. Or it could even be like a nephew or something like that. But I'm going to go with cousin. But he's saying, like, I don't know if you have kids or what, but there's something about kids. Like, right now, you need to focus on the kids, Stop focusing on you and self, focus on the kids. So I don't know if it's your kids or somebody else's kids, if you have younger siblings, if you're around kids, what the kid significant is, but there's something about kids. I just keep feeling like family is the vibe, family is the focus for you. So whatever that means for you and however it resonates, just kind of go there to that place and kind of stay in that. It could be the memory of family. It could be, the memory of childhood if you don't have children of your own, or it could be actually like focusing on your own family, on your own children. Sometimes we get so distracted in everyday life that the kids don't take precedence. They don't. And it's the truth. And it just is what it is. And it's not, you trying to be funny, or you trying to be mean, or you're not a good mother, or you're not a good sister, you're not a good whoever you are to these little people around you. But sometimes, you know, life is taken off and they're not as important as, well, they are important, but we don't make them feel as important as they really are. And so when spirit calls you sometimes to focus on children or focus on childhood, whether it be the memory of or whatever, then it's sometimes because you're distracted from everyday life and you just kind of need to meditate and chill the fuck out. Okay, chill out a little bit, meditate with that. He also saying watch your circle. Watch your circle. I don't know what you got going on, or if you got people around you that are like snakes, but since it's summertime, it's time to cut the fucking grass, okay? Because we don't have snakes in our grass. We don't have snakes in our grass. So if there's somebody that's moving funny or not moving quite correctly and you're not really sure, you don't know what's going on, cut their motherfucking head off. We don't have snakes in our grass, okay? We're gonna let them go in this season. The card I pulled for you is the Seven of Summer. The Seven of Summer, the Seven of Summer. The Seven of Summer is talking about you are procrastinating. You are procrastinating a fucking lot and you need to stop it. Not making a decision is also making a decision, sis. So make sure that whatever you are doing, you are making a decision. There's power moves in the fact that I'm able and capable of making a decision, regardless of whatever the decision is. Also, again, it says power coming from making a decision. So I ain't even have to, it directly tells you power coming from making your decisions. And sometimes you get really confused and get very scared and frustrated because you overanalyze every fucking thing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There's nothing to think about. Like, what kind of gas am I going to get? Should I get 89 and do a flush, or should I go back to 87? What? Get the fucking gas. Go down the road. We don't have to think about it. It's not a big deal. Everything is not a brain freeze. We can move forward and past it without having to worry about everything so much. You manifest so much shit that you didn't have to deal with and didn't have to go through just by overanalyzing and worrying about things. Okay, Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got a grandfather energy or father leading me to the card effort 13. Okay. And he says, he sees your efforts. He wants you to keep doing what you're doing, but just also make sure that you are staying consistent. Make sure that you're kind of allowing it to be something that if you're passionate about it, that you're kind of putting your all into it. But he's recognizing that he's recognizing that you are doing things. He's recognizing that you are trying your best. And he's just kind of saying, like, I guess a little confirmation that, hey, you are doing what you feel like you need to do. Just make sure that you just don't allow yourself to give up on yourself. And I think that comes into play with this Two of Clouds, where it says schizophrenia. Okay, and kind of like Water was saying, this just the split mind thing of where you're kind of this indecisiveness. Indecisiveness is kind of, it's keeping you stagnant at times, or not following impulses the way that you need to follow them. He's like, sometimes you need to just think, like, what is the worst that can happen if I make the so-called wrong decision? Saying the way that life is a journey, it's really hard to make the wrong decision. But that energy of you being split, that energy of I'm not sure, it just doesn't feel good. And as fearful as you may be, sometimes just go ahead and jump and go ahead and do whatever. It's going to start to build confidence with yourself. It's going to start to make you trust you. It's going to start to get you out of that doubt. So he really just wants to see you go for it. Like, this is your life, like, go for it. You don't have to play it safe to the point of almost being stagnant sometimes. Like, if you're not overthinking, it's going to allow you to move. It's going to allow you to progress and be everything that you can be in the way that you should. He loves you. He sees you. He wants to know that he's right behind you. cheering you on, trying to give you that extra push, try to give you that confidence that you need, and sometimes for you to just relax and know that everything is going to be okay. Ashe.
Ashe. We're gonna have to keep this thing moving and rolling because Moon is like my cough is like getting out of control. So let's keep this thing moving, y'all. We got Miss Star with the ancestor reading. Go ahead, somebody please tag Star. Make sure you guys hit the like subscribe button. We got Miss Star, and then we got Lola. You are so welcome, beautiful. We got you.
Welcome.
All right, let's see. Miss Sar with her ancestor reading. Let's go ahead clear some energy together. Or out, should I say. Hold on. Here we go. All right, y'all. Ashe.
Oh, no. I can't tag that person. I don't know why. There she go.
I think I was able to. Oh, there she is. All right.
All right, let's get into it. Oh, she's so funny. I already know your energy, child. I ain't gotta say nothing. You said tell her you here. Okay, cool. Show me what message you have for her. Show me what message you have for her. 10-3-5. Praise y'all. Thank you.
Praise.
I just want to know 7-4. Oh, okay. They keep talking this number. All right, this is an ancestor reading for you, beautiful. So I asked them they bring who they should bring forth for you. They bought a female energy. She keeps saying, "I'm here. I've been here the whole damn time." This is a female grandmother, matriarch, could be a great grandmother. I'm not sure, but she's coming through heavy, and she says she's been here the whole time. Now, what she keeps talking to me about for you is that you're going through a phase in your life where there's some changes that need to happen. Like, it's almost like endings that I keep hearing endings that lead to new beginnings. So if there's some things that you kind of know you needed to end, you need to finalize, or you're like, you know what, this is not for me, but I keep on dealing with it. This is going to be the season for you to deal with that shit and let it go. She says sometimes we hold on to things because we think that we need this certain kind of love, or we think that, you know, there's nothing else for us. Whatever this is, there's plenty for you, whether it's a relationship or a job. There's some energy out there. They're going to be accepting of you. Now, the card she draws me to is the transformation. And so when I study what she says, it talks about breaking free of the old shit and allowing new shit in. Sometimes your pattern, whatever you're doing, like as far as your old habits, your old ways, it's time to fucking change that shit, queen. Like you keep on repeating this shit thinking it's gonna change, and it's not. I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's time for you to break free of your old ways. Transformation talks about endings that lead to new beginnings. So watch when you make some adjustments or changes, you're going to see a lot of shit show up. She says she loves you. She's always around you. She's watching you. She keeps referencing a picture. I don't know, but some sort of picture or whatever, but she wants you to know she got you. She loves you, and everything is going to be okay if you just trust and let go. Ashe.
Ashe. Queen, beautiful. I get this is either a great aunt or like a great grandmother. The energy is different than what sis is getting. She's not as strong-willed sounding. She's more like kind of just breathing and very calm and kind of just taking everything in. She says, why don't you consider other people's points of view? And why don't you consider other people's points of view? Sometimes we have to know that we are the reason for certain things, our reactions or our temperaments, or she said, you a firecracker sometimes. You a lot sometimes. And because sometimes you don't know how to take other people's opinions into consideration, it can cause conflict. Now, does that mean other people are right for the XYZ, WXYZG, all that extra shit? No, that does not mean they're right. However, it is important that we are able to take accountability and also point out and accept our own flaws and our own parts in certain situations. So she says, you a firecracker. You need to remember to listen. Remember to listen. She said it's not always about who's wrong or who's right. Sometimes it's about who's listening and who's not. Be sure to listen in this season, beautiful. Um, she also wants to encourage you to take your time. You don't have to make a decision right now. You don't have to rush. You don't have to run. This is not a marathon. However you evolve is fine. However you heal is fine. However you grieve is fine. However you vent is fine. Um, no one is rushing you to make a decision. And in this season, especially since we in retrograde, I encourage you to not make any decisions that you're not ready um, for the consequences of. Okay. She said you have a lot on your heart space, a lot, so much on your heart space. Your heart can be so heavy, and she wishes she could take the burdens from you and like help you to get through, but she can't. But she wants you to know that she is here for you and that she sends you signs all the time, and she hopes that you see, and she hopes that you can feel her presence around you. All right, we get the three of autumn when we go to the cards, the three of autumn, the three of autumn. And the three of autumn is talking about following your heart, following your passion, doing things that you desire and that you really want to do. That's kind of where you need to be right now, whether this is for your career or just for your mental health. Whatever makes you happy, beautiful, right now in the season, do that. Um, but it also says you may be able to be compensated for whatever this creative endeavor is. So if you've been thinking about doing something different, career wise, I would encourage you to go for it, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. Okay, for you, Queen, I got a grandmotherly or maybe kind of auntie of some sort. Um, but she's giving me emotions are running high. Emotions are running high. So that doesn't happen. So she's saying just, she wants you to breathe through. She wants you to calm down. She wants you to understand that, yeah, there's parts of life that are just going to be scary sometimes where you just don't know where you're next. Basically how you're going to make it. You don't think that you can necessarily um, get through what you have to get through. But just know that, you need to acknowledge your emotions and go ahead and release those. Know that that's part of life, but also know that just like, after these downs that happen sometimes, like it's always an up gonna come. There's always an up that's gonna come. There's always gonna be, a silver lining or something to look forward to. So she wants you to always make sure to look for that silver lining, and you can find it in anything. Um, the other thing she's given me is 16 rebirth, and she wants you to know that this rebirth is going to it's going to be good for you. She said, but just understand that sometimes with growth comes growing pains. Sometimes having to let go of certain people or certain situations doesn't always feel good, but it's what we need, and it's what we need to be where we're supposed to be and where God has placed us for a reason. So just remember to stay positive, to look for the light, to find that happiness in anything. Because if you can find that happiness in any darkness and you can find that light, then you can get through. And she knows you can get through. And just also know that with that rebirth, some of that growth is going to cause you some pain. You're going to miss some people. You might miss some situations. But the new things that will come along will be so much more fitted for where you're trying to go. She loves you. Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving before my voice go out on y'all ass. All right, Lola. Where is our Lola? With our Lola with the ancestor reading. Lola, you are up next. Somebody please tag Lola. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. Lola. Then we have Laseka, Dejanay, Nikayla, Tiffany, and then Roxanne. Y'all don't send no more cash apps, y'all, because that's it. Because Moon voice and Moon got a lot going on too, and water doesn't feel good. So we gotta kind of, keep this thing early tonight, y'all. All right, so let's get ahead, Miss Lola. Let's see where they going with Lola.
Let's tag her with the timestamp.
All right, it's 10:44, Lola. 10:44, beautiful. I know you might be in and out dealing with the baby, so 10:44. Let's get into it. Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, I'm cracking up. Okay, let's talk your shit then. Go ahead. What card you have for her? Okay, cool. All right. Um. Oh, thank you. All right, let's get into it. This is an ancestor reading for Lola. Right away, Lola's grandmother came through and she said, "You know I was going to talk my shit." She said, "You know I was." She said, "And let this be the last damn one." Child, she talking her shit. She said, "And let this be the last one." She says, "You got so many goals and so many things to do, Isha." She keeps saying Isha. It's like so many things and goals, but let this be the last one. It's time for you to learn how to love on yourself differently. She keeps talking about all of the things that you've been doing you're gonna see them happen differently. But that's enough. She said, leave them niggas alone. She said, leave them niggas alone. They not serving you. So this is not, don't like, she keeps saying, let this be your last one. The card she draws me to is your hard work is paying off. She says, I've acknowledged everything that you've done. I watch you, your ups and your downs, and now you finally have stayed consistent where you're going to see how your hard work pays off. She says, she's giving me like a 2 to 3. So I don't know if it's going to be 2 to 3 months or 2 to 3 weeks, but something significant is going to happen and change in 2 to 3 months or weeks. That's for your better. So pay attention to that shit and realize that everything you've been doing now, your hard work is finally paying off. So it don't matter what disruptions show up. Don't look at that shit. Look at the bigger picture. She loves you. She needs you. She says she's around you every day. She wants you to know she's never left you. But let some shit go. Ashe.
Ashe. I get heavy grandfather, great grandfather energy for you, beautiful. And he's kind of like, first he's like, look at y'all beautiful women. Look at all y'all beautiful women. I don't know if you're talking about us or your family or what. He said, look at y'all beautiful women. He said right now, what are you doing right now? He said, you got a whole baby. A whole baby. He said, it's a whole person. He said, get off of social media. Get off of the phone. Stop trying to book appointments. Stop. You doing too much. He said, sit down and enjoy that baby. Enjoy the presence of this because you don't get these days back. And it's very important, even though you feel good or whatever, it's important to just enjoy the moments while you have them because they grow up so fucking quick. Also, he's talking about like, he said, I like this thing you doing. I like this thing you doing. And I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know if it's your job or even like your spiritual path that you started on. It could be all of the above, but I just feel like a lot of just very proud energy. Just yes, like go ahead. Like he's very proud of you. He's very 10 toes down for you. When we pull the card, I get the 10 of autumn, the 10 of autumn, the 10 of autumn. All right. And the 10 of autumn is talking about making sure that you're financially secure in situations pertaining to your children. So kind of like getting a bag and putting it up for the kids, maybe starting them a trust fund if you haven't already, whatever you could do to invest in the kids and make sure they have a little something put up is going to be very important to you in some way, shape, or form coming up in the next season. Not only that, but like also just making investments, period, into self. I don't know why, but I keep feeling like a house or a car is going to be very significant to you soon. Something big like a house or a car. So I don't know if you're going to be moving or if you're going to be buying a house if you don't already own one, or you're going to be getting a new car, something of that nature. And this money that you're investing is going to help you with that. Spirit is also talking about just like family, making sure that you're paying attention to the things that matter. And not giving up. Don't give up on your family. Don't ever give up on your family. Don't ever give up on your kids. Don't ever give up on that love that family brings to you, that light that family brings to you, because those things are not replaceable, sis. They're not replaceable. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
All right, for you, Lola, I got a grandmother energy leading me to one new beginnings. She's just saying make sure you stay kind of pumped up, excited about what's coming for you. Don't by any means, feel like, I don't know, she just wants you to just be excited and feel like, okay, this is my next chapter of my life. Like, whether I'm a mom or not, like, just, this is kind of a fresh start. This is something new. Even though this is a different type of child also, just a different kind of energy altogether. And also just be excited about, what's to come, whether what's coming exactly or how that's going to show up. It doesn't matter. Just stay open and stay expecting these new beginnings and kind of ride that wave. And just, I don't know, she's just giving me this energy of just newness and, besides the baby, but just almost like that baby, and maybe your business is your baby, but just there's a lot of newness, a lot of like spring, just growth and all sorts of things. So she just wants you to be happy and excited about that. She is. Then also here we have Zero the Fool. And that she's saying is like, people are going to do stupid stuff. People are going to rub you the wrong way. People are not going to do what they're supposed to do. But the Fool kind of just doesn't keep track of that. Like, don't worry about holding on to any energy that doesn't serve you or is not for you. Like, just allow yourself to just be like, this person hurt me or they might hurt me. Oh, well, I'm in a different space. I can handle that. I can move the way that I need to move. I can allow myself to just kind of not focus and not give them that energy that they want, but also I'm not, trying to necessarily avoid certain situations or over calculate like what people may be trying to say or do or what's going on. I'm just into me and I'm just living my life and I'm just here for the ride and trying to enjoy everything. I don't have to, control or worry about necessarily who's lurking around the corner, so to speak. Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all, let's keep this thing moving. So we have Miss excuse me, Laseka. Miss Laseka, we have Miss Laseka. Let's go ahead and clear some energy out with her general and ancestors. So goddesses, we're going to pull cards at the same time. Okay. Miss Laseka, somebody please tag her. Miss Laseka, Pinky Sprinkle. I love it. Ashe. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, cool. Okay. I heard you. Show me your energy real quick, and then we're going to lead to her card and see what we got going on. Okay. All right. What message do you have for her? Please show me what message, Ashe. Oop, it fell out, so I'm going to have to go ahead. You talking, child. All right, let's get into it. So this is a ancestor reading for Miss Laseka, male energy. This could be either your father or your grandfather. I'm not sure, but he's giving me both. Like either if this is your grandfather, you consider him like a father, or this, whatever. It could be your father. What he talks about is he said, he keeps saying, baby, it's time to choose yourself first. And no matter what it is, I don't care if it's fucking like relationship, if it's work, same shit. Like choosing you first is going to be very important. He says, if you've done everything you could do, then sometimes you got to say, I can't do no more, and be okay with that. Be okay with that. Sometimes you can't do anymore. He keeps saying, don't allow your life to mirror what he had to go through. So I don't know if this was some stress or always having to go through certain things, but you don't have to have that same thing happen to you. It don't matter where you are in life. It don't matter your age. It's like, this is kind of, he's telling me you need to recognize and realize who the fuck you are. Who you are. That's going to be very important. So this may be self-love or self-esteem, but recognize who the fuck you are. People had you fucked up, okay? he's drawing me to the king of earth, the king of earth. And so in that card, it kind of talks about everything turning out the way you want. It talks about you also receiving support in this season. So there's going to be some help coming from some different areas or whatever, but just know that you're protected, you're guided, but you got to recognize and acknowledge yourself and your feelings and know that certain shit ain't cool. It's not cool. Stand in your truth in this season, beautiful. Ashe. That makes sense. You're welcome. Come on, water guys. Let's go, child.
That was her general and her ancestor?
No. I lied.
Oh, yeah.
I lied. I rushed her and I lied. Okay, whatever. It really was, though. Honestly, they be coming through with the spirit kind of giving y'all both, but we're going to pull another card just to give her what we need to give her, child. Okay. Your general beautiful, you are very close to achieving your goal. And so spirit is saying, like, once you make a decision to make you, it's like something about you needing to make this decision, whatever it is, you need to make it. And then once you make it, you're very close to kind of getting what you want. But the spirit keeps saying you procrastinating, you're not sure or unsure, whatever this shit is. Whatever this is, stop that. Let your mind tell you, no matter what I want, no matter how it looks like, I can do this shit. You got this. You just got to believe it. Okay, beautiful? Ashe.
Ashe, beautiful. For you, I get a female energy. This could be a friend that has passed away or a younger female relative. She's not really giving me clear answers on who she is. However, she is telling me that you may be entering a season right now that somebody is not giving you whole truths. Somebody is giving you half truths. And once you get your whole truth, it's going to be something that's really hurtful to you. And it's going to break your heart. But she says this is going to be a transition move for you. And she wants you to know that she's with you. She's there. She's holding your hand. She's going to wipe your tears. And she said, watch the power in this comeback, beautiful. So whatever this is, whether it be a relationship, family, friend, coworker, whatever, there's going to be a really big comeback for you. There's going to be a really big comeback. So just know that it also is. She wants you to speak your truth, like stand in your truth, speak your truth. So I don't know if you have a story to tell that you need to tell and get out. I don't know if she is saying stand 10 toes down for self or, don't let anybody punk you or all of the above. But she's letting you know, like, it's time for you to stand in your truth, okay? When we go to the card, I get the Princess of Wands. So there she go. And again, the Princess of Wands is one of those cards that's kind of telling you that there's some shit that's going to be happening, but the outcome is what we need to focus on. Not necessarily what's happening, even though what's happening is hurting, but what's going to happen after the fact. After the fact is when you're going to be so consumed in all this good, positive energy that the shit that happens isn't even going to, bother you anymore. It's not even going to matter. For your general reading, I get the 7 of Wands. And it says sometimes we can't always be completely open and honest. Okay? Sometimes people lie. Sometimes we have omissions. There's all kinds of reasons, okay? But dealing with truth it's really hard. And this is also like talking about possibly like an abusive person in your life, whether it be a bully coworker or abusive spouse or abusive someone who's being like verbally or physically abusive to you, and or keeping secrets from you, a relationship that's like keeping secrets. Okay, it's a warning to just be careful that deceit is around you. Okay, so this kind of goes in to what auntie you said was your auntie, what your auntie was saying. Somebody's telling you half truths, beautiful, and it's not all the way together. And we pulled from 2 different decks and got the same type of shit. So I would just say watch my circle, listen to my intuition, and when you hear some bullshit and when you hear something that's facts. Don't let anybody bullshit you in the season, baby. Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got a fatherly or grandfatherly energy saying we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. So, look up a little bit. Be ready for that. And also he is giving me maturity. So this actually gives kind of some pride for him. Like he kind of feels like, again, I don't know if this is grandfather or father, but either way, he's proud. He sees some changes in you. And it's kind of like I don't know. It feels like he's saying like my baby girl is growing up. She's growing up. She's coming into her own. She's coming from experience. She's not this little one anymore. She's changing some things about her life, and he says you're going to continue to do so, and he's here for it. He's here to participate in any way that he can, and he's also watching you, and just kind of giving me this this proud beaming kind of way of being, just like that you are kind of the apple of his eye. So keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing, keep understanding that this is growth, and this is about change and understanding yourself, and healing. He said, but you're doing the damn thing. Like you're doing what you need to do. You're changing some things, and he hopes that you acknowledge some of the changes within you. But he's very proud. He sees the growth. He loves you, and he'll continue to always be there to just kind of help you get through any of these rough times. So I'm gonna clear him out for your general. As far as rough times, we have 10 karmic completion, and he just want to let you know. Well, I guess generally this is your general reading. I'm moving kind of fast here, but anyway, karmic completion is like you have learned some lesson that you should never have to learn again. You already know, like, hey, I've come through that. That's the ending of those kind of things, those kind of times. I've mastered, that lesson. Maybe left over from before or whatever, but I don't have to worry about that again. So once again, just feel like, hey, I'm showing some growth. I'm maturing, to link it back to that, and to know that, like, you're going in the right direction. So be proud of yourself and take some time to celebrate you. Ashe.
Mm-hmm. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all, let's keep this thing moving. So we have clear energy out for Miss Laseca. We got Miss Dejanay with the general. Miss Dejanay with the general, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. If you have not already, hit the like, leave a heart, leave a comment, do something, child. Help us out. Because we are growing and glowing. We are less than 300 subscribers away from being monetized on YouTube. So we really love and appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for validating all the messages that y'all get here. So we appreciate y'all. I'm rushing y'all ass tonight because Moon is like, my voice is going. So I'm trying to hurry up. So we're going to try to keep this thing moving. We have Miss Dejanay with her general. Miss Dejanay, where you at? Somebody please tag her beautiful self. Oh my God, always on point. Ooh, child. Tell a friend.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all tell y'all friends to let you know this is the real platform where we give you real messages from spirit. Okay. I'm choking tonight, y'all. Thank you, beautiful. You are part of Shay. You be in here now, child. You are day one, so yeah. We thank you too. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. All right, Miss Shay. Let's get into it. Thank you for general. What the spirit have for you? Shame. Oh, 2 cards fell out, so we're gonna have to get into it. Okay, the 2 cards that fell out for you, beautiful. I got the it's nothing yet set in stone, and then it's time to take action, which kind of is really funny because what the spirit is telling you is you are not fucking stuck. You are not stuck. Your circumstances, your situations, whatever things that you're facing, you are not fucking stuck. But they're also saying like, it's time for you to stop saying in your mind what you're going to do with this and how you're going to do this different. Stop. Do this shit different. Once you do it different, the spirit is going to unlock a whole bunch of different shit for you. This also talks about heavy career shit. You're not stepping into your purpose all the way. I don't know what the fuck you called to do yet or whatever. Maybe you need to discover or you do know, but you're not in your purpose. You're still kind of, you're living, but you're not really fucking living. You're just getting by. Spirit is talking about now in this season, you're not stuck. It's time for you to take action. And once you do, watch what the fuck shows up. But if you continue this path of like, okay, well, this is comfortable, or this is what the bills pays the bill. Fuck all that. Bills and money, all that shit is energy. You can get all that shit back. But if you put your focus where it needs to be, I promise you they're giving me something new and exciting is coming your way. You're going to have to let go to receive it though, beautiful. I don't know. Ashe. You welcome.
Ashe. I get the Knight of Wands for you. The Knight of Wands for you. The Knight of Wands could actually represent another energy that's coming for you, if not already there. It could be a younger male or a male who is older, who has a younger energy, and who's just like really passionate about life. But the message that the Knight of Wands has for you is that you sometimes can come off very cocky. And because you can come off very cocky and very kind of self-confident, I don't need nobody and da-da-da-da, nobody knows that you need them. And so then you sit in this energy of, well, there's nobody there for me. Well, you the one over here like, I don't need nobody, I got it. So you got to change your energy if you want people to perceive you in a different light. And stop second guessing yourself. Stop second guessing yourself, okay? You're afraid to show people that you're vulnerable. You're afraid to show people that you have a soft side. Don't be afraid in this season. Do not be afraid in this season. Vulnerable. Whatever it is, let your guard down. If it's this dude that's coming around or a girl or whatever, let your guard down. Go ahead. Be vulnerable. If it's a job and you scared that they're going to see your flaws, your weaknesses or whatever, let them see who you are. You are a human. That is the best parts of us. You know, when people actually, even when you at work or when you, wherever you are, it's the things about you being a human that makes people remember who you are. Like people who go through the drive-throughs and like they pay it forward or they pay it back and they're like, yo, pay for that person. Nobody's going to remember anything about that damn McDonald's that day. Not the lady in the window that said hello, not the person who took the order, not the car that cut in front of them. They're going to remember that this person in front of me was a human being and they paid for my food and it was really dope. So always be who you are. Always be authentic and don't be afraid to show people that side of you. Okay. Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got the Two of Water, friendliness. Okay. And what Spirit is giving me is just to make sure that you remember that relationships, friendships, they're about relatedness. They're supposed to be, you know, I'm getting enjoyment for what it's doing for right now. Even if that person is not with me, this isn't a codependent situation. Even if this person is not my friend anymore in the next 2 years, I can kind of just be appreciative and thankful for what it was, what it taught me. Everybody in your life is a teacher. And then I can, you know, say goodbye to it and not have any necessarily hard feelings. I'm just appreciative of what every relationship gives to me. And that's kind of the energy that Spirit wants you to keep. Just, you know, making sure that kind of these people are compliments and I'm going to keep them around so long as they're a compliment to what I have going on. If they're not, you know, that's a part of my growth. That's a part of my road changing. But I don't have any, you know, animosity towards that. Even if somebody's done me dirty, they can slide on to the left, the right, or whatever. And it just kind of is what it is. And try to have that energy as you're going through life. And make sure to keep constantly working on your healing so that you can also, you know, be fully present in these relationships, but not in one where, you know, it's just so important what they do or they don't do, or if they're checking on you or they're not checking on you. You're kind of healing your own areas. And so that everything else, again, is just icing on the cake, you know, complimentary, but that everybody's here to like kind of teach you something, and allow that to happen without any kind of holding on and gripping on. And that's not an easy thing to do, but you're working on it and you're working on your healing. Ashe.
Ashe. Bye, Frankie. He's talking about I'm in and out. I'll blink if y'all miss me. Shout out to you. We too, because we almost there. Because my voice, I told y'all my voice is going. I don't know what's going on. Water Goddess doesn't feel well. All right, y'all. We got Miss Nikayla Morgan up next. Miss Nikayla with the Ancestor, I believe. Is it Ancestor or General? She didn't say.
Ancestor, she did.
Oh, she didn't say. Well, nobody sent it to me that way. Smart ass. Fucking Water Goddess, okay? Exactly, Shay. Yup, exactly. No hard feelings because, you know, sometimes you learn certain lessons to gain certain blessings, bars. I told you I got bars every week. You will learn certain lessons to gain certain blessings. So realize that sometimes you got to let some shit go. And once you do, they're going to bless you 10 times more. Trust me, I know. All right, Miss Nikayla, somebody tag the beautiful queen. Let her know she's up next. It's 11:10. I don't know where she's at. If she's on, okay, you're up. If she's on Facebook or YouTube, but let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be an ancestor reading from Miss Nikayla.
It's Nikayla.
Kyla. Okay, cool. She said, I'm here. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Somebody's already talking to her already, though. That's the crazy part. Let's get into it. Let me listen. I hear Miss Kyla. I'm connecting to who they have brought forward for her. She said, hold on, let me talk to her. Child, you got this is gonna give me heavy grandmother, great grandmother energy. Could be an auntie, I don't know. This is gonna be a matriarch of some sort. Thank you. Show me what message you have for her. Show me. She's talking to you, child. She's talking to you. She's talking to you. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go through the cards. I hear you. I'm gonna tell her what you said, but yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so listen, right away they brought forth a heavy, I feel like, again, grandmother, whatever this is a matriarch, heavy. But when she comes in and talks to you, she says, baby, you are not loving on yourself the way you should. She says, you're going through these things and telling yourself that this is okay, but it's not the fuck okay. It's not. She says, you have more inside of you. You're not pushing yourself to where you need to go to be able to get it. She says, stop it. She keeps telling you to cut some shit out. I don't know what the fuck you doing, but she's telling you that cut that shit out because that shit is not going to serve you. It's not going to get you where you need to go. She says, I know you've been hurt. I know things ain't quite the way. I know sometimes you don't feel like you have the love and support, but you got to love and support on yourself in this season and realize that certain habits and whatever the fuck you doing, she keeps talking about your habits. Them shits are not fucking serving you because inside of your heart, you are more than what the fuck you doing. So look, she says this, she draws me to this. A new start is fucking coming for you. Let that start come and stop with the bullshit. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to stay stuck in this situation. You may be thinking that certain things are helping you or going to get you like more money. She says, no, the fuck it won't. It's going to give you more headache. Once you disconnect from certain shit and people and walk in this truth, watch what the fuck shows up. But until you do it, she says, baby, you never going to learn the lesson. Let that shit go. Oh, I got chills. Ashe. Something you need to let the fuck go, queen. Oh, child. Go ahead.
I get a male energy for you, beautiful. I get a male energy. And I don't know if this is a cousin or it could even be a friend or a brother that passed away or someone you may have considered a brother that passed away. Because I feel like he's saying like sis, but it could be wrong. And, you know, many people use sis as a term of endearment. So this is just going to be a younger male energy that I get. He's letting you know that things have been really heavy on you lately, mentally, if not also physically, like just the weight of just a lot of shit, a lot of decisions that need to be made, a lot of things that are happening, kind of feeling like all at once overnight. You kind of got this new life and these new things are happening, and then the shit you thought about 6 months ago is not the shit that's happening right now. And you kind of like, whoa, okay, what am I gonna do? And he's like, don't worry about it, because I got you. I got you. Um, he said you're going to be coming into some money and there's going to be a big weight lifted off of your shoulders. But he said if you don't take this money and spend it correctly, you're going to find yourself right back in the same situation with the same type of people, if not the same exact people. And he said it's a season for you to kind of break free of old chains and of um, people that just don't serve you any purpose. Not that there wasn't love there or that they didn't love you or you didn't love them. And this could be a relationship, family, friends, whoever. But just the love is different now and it doesn't serve you purpose. And so there's no reason for you to hold on to it any longer. You got to move forward and press forward, because right now it's going to be a time for you to be selfish. And because I know you, and being an Aquarius, sometimes it's hard for us to be selfish, but it's gonna be your season, baby, to motherfucking fuck everybody. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. If you ain't about me, then I ain't about you, and whatever. And like that's the energy he's bringing. Like you got to be 10 toes down for self. Fuck everybody else. Fuck. He said, fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Okay. He said you also going to be getting rid of codependency in this season. Codependency of family, codependency of other people. You've stayed in situations because you felt like, well, where else am I gonna go? Or I need this lick, or I gotta, what the fuck am I gonna do? No, 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 no. It's time for people to be looking at themselves like, damn, what am I gonna do? Because she's no longer available to give me her energy. And she over here doing her thing, and her bag is looking right, and her shit's all the way together. And now motherfucker's gonna be coming knocking on your door like, look, I need a place to sleep, or look, just let me borrow $10. And it's gonna be your turn to fucking tell them no, like they told you no so many fucking times, like they had you fucked up so many times. It's gonna be your turn. And normally I don't condone being prideful or selfish or things of that nature, turning your back on people when you can help. I condone it this time. Do not allow anybody to use your energy in the season, sis. When you get the blessings that are coming for you, know that those are for you. They're not for nobody else. Don't feel bad. Don't feel sorry. Don't let nobody into the space that you have worked hard to create for yourself. Okay? Don't do it. When we go to the cards, here he go, the Prince of Winter. And like I said, like, look, he's like some little fairy kid riding on the back of a fucking ferret. Okay. So I don't know who he is, but he a little nigga. But he got your back though. Spiritually, he's got your back. And he keeps like, it's your season, it's your season, it's your season, sis. There's going to be some sudden, unexpected changes that are going to pop up. And again, it's going to be like overnight, life has changed for you. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? But these are good things that are happening. So when the release of some of these people actually happen, even though they're people, some of these people, it's not gonna be just one person. It's a few people that you're gonna release this season. And some of these people have been with you for a long fucking time. And like, these are motherfucking ride or die ass people. And you're not ready to let them go. When they turn they fucking backs on you in the season, sis, that is what it is. Let them go. Let them walk whatever way they walk in, because you don't need to be shown again that they're not for you. You don't need to be shown that again in this season. They're going to show you. So you don't even need to be shown that. It's going to tell you to make decisions very quickly. And I also feel like you need to be applying for some type of assistance. I don't know if it's financial assistance. I don't know if it's housing assistance. I don't know if it's some shit with a car. I don't know what it is, but there's some assistance that if you apply for it now, you're going to be really surprised. Within 6 months, you're going to get approved for it. I don't know what it is. It could be something with your school shit. I don't know what it is, but you will get approved for it. And you're not going to think that you're going to get approved for it. I don't care what it is. Anything comes up for you, apply for that shit, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, for you, Queen, I have a grandmother energy, and telling you to embrace your individuality. She's saying, you're so much more than you think you are. You're a star. You always have been. And she wants you to understand that, and she wants you to use that and know that it's never a time to look at something different about you and feel like instead like that I don't fit, or that I feel like I'm different or whatever. Let those differences be celebrated, but they got to be celebrated by you. You have to take time now to, again, it's just like an inner child kind of thing. Just allow that inner child in you to say, you know what, this person might not have thought you was good enough. This person might have acted like, you didn't fit, but I'm going to make sure that you feel like you do, so that you can grow the rest of the way up. Because, it's nothing worse than, having other people feel or treat you this way. She's saying, that's one thing. But when your own soul sometimes can't be at rest, when that own child in you can't really get that love from you, from the older version of you, it's like you two are also not making me feel like I fit, that I'm worthy. She wants you to embrace all of you, because every single part of you is different for a reason. And she wants you to take that and like run with it, and then like say, you know what, I'm different for a reason, and I'm powerful, and I got to start to act like it and embrace it, because otherwise there's going to be this disconnect, and I'm not going to, sometimes I might feel it, and sometimes I'm just going to be trying to get that approval from people that I need to just give to myself. Also drawing me to the card, innocence. There's a lot of this going on. Just, remembering like just who you were before that time, when somebody kind of made you feel less than. She's saying, you other people are always going to kind of give people this idea like it's always about them and their perspective, and we put that onto kids. And sometimes we might snap at a kid, and 10 years may go by and they remember that snap, and they remember like how that person made them feel, and it changed them. But she wants you to go back to before that change, before when you felt like you can just do whatever. And she wants you to take time to slow down a little bit, and to look at the good things about life, and some of the simpler things about life. Go ahead and watch a trail of ants. As long as they ain't in your house, as long as they outside, go ahead and see all the work that goes into it. You know what I mean? Like she's like, she ain't about no ants in her house, but she's saying, just watch that. Take some time to just kind of, because what it does is it gets you back to this innocence that you need sometimes. It makes you alive in a way that she's like, I can't describe.
Okay.
But she loves you, and she wants you to go ahead and hug on yourself and embrace all of you, because every part of you matters and every part of you is important. I say.
The ants go by one by one.
Goddamn red tiger, y'all. She always coming with some shit. Fuck them trailer ants in your house right now. Fuck them. Yo, son. Fuck the trailer ants.
She said, I love it. All right, Nikayla, thank you. That was her first reading, y'all. We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I feel so much heavy energy for you. As you mature, you're going to start to understand certain things. It's okay, beautiful, but you are smart enough to realize, I heard the song, wear your crown. You are a fucking queen, and do not settle for less than that shit, okay? You are.
Why can I see her now talking about yes? She over there, queen.
Nah, you're shifting and changing, beautiful. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and end the last two readings off for tonight. We got
Tiffany H
and Roxanne wanna be your man.
Roxanne.
Look, that's my kid's cousin, and every time I say her fucking name, all my kids, Roxanne, I wanna be your man. Like, please shut up.
You said what?
Roxanne is Brenda's sister, is my kid's cousin. Every time I say her name, they say that song. They be like, Roxanne.
Oh, okay. She's up next.
I think Tiffany is up, and then Roxanne ends the night.
All right, got you. Got Tiffany with a general. All right, cool. Let's keep this thing moving. Miss Tiffany, where you at, beautiful? Our beautiful ma. Yes, I'll be back. I needed this. We appreciate y'all Tell a friend and tell a friend, because you know the goddesses be glowing and growing, because the truth is here. Spirit speaks the truth. Okay. All right, cool. Let's get into it. All right. We got Miss Tiffany. Somebody tag. Oh, there she goes. All right, let's do a general for Miss Tiffany. Ashe.
I'm here.
Spirit has for her. All right, y'all. She said she is here. She is here. Let's go her general. Ashe. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay. Hold on, Tip. Hold on, child. They speaking tonight. Okay. So I got for you the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches a resolution. When I hear Spirit, listen, beautiful. You're gonna have to make a choice in this season. There is some shit that's in your life that's holding you back, and that you keep trying to put band-aids on, and guess what? It's not the fuck working. So Spirit is saying, look, either you're going to keep putting band-aids on it and you're going to like lose yourself in the process, or you're going to say, you know what? I choose me this time. This talks about you really, I don't know. Oh, Tiff, it's something about you really needed to make this decision now. Like you tried so much, but Spirit says like you need to put yourself first. If you don't, self-destruction is coming. So you're going to have to sit with yourself in this season and realize that there's some shit that does not serve you. Also, there's some lies and betrayal around you. So Spirit is like, look, make the choice. Make the choice. Make the choice for you. Because if you keep making the choice for them, they're going to fucking kill you. Whether it's spiritually or mentally, they're going to fucking kill you. They don't have your best interest. Make the choice for you. Please, beautiful, make it for you. You're going to be seeing some real revelations that are going to tell you, we done showed you 10 different times. It's time to go. But if you don't change it, ooh, self-destruction is coming, beautiful. Ashe.
Ashe, Miss Tiffany, baby. What she say? Self-destruction is coming. Self-destruction is coming as we pull the tower. The tower is the card of self-destruction. Come on now. Look. There are some people that do not serve you purpose. There's a relationship that is ending. There is a friendship that is ending. It could be a job. It could be whatever. It's ending. It's ending. It's ending. Mm-hmm. But you are a phoenix, baby. From the ashes, you're going to burn and rise again. This does not have to destroy you. You got a choice. Like Moon said, you got a choice to make. It doesn't have to destroy you. You could rise up from the ashes, or you could lay there and burn. It's up to you what you're gonna do. This is also talking about allowing yourself to feel pain. Don't ignore it. Okay? Learn from it. Know that pain is just another necessary element of living life. You don't have to die here. You don't have to die in here. This doesn't have to be the end of you. Mm-hmm. It's just the end of the situation. And you know what? People be like, especially with relationships, oh, it's over now. And so they never loved me or da-da-da. No, they just don't love you the same way that they loved you. Don't sit there and be like, oh, they never loved me and I wasted this and I wasted that. All you're doing is beating yourself up and making yourself feel worse. That's not the situation. People grow and people change and people elevate. And in relationships, we would love for our partner to grow and elevate with us. But realistically, that's just not always the case. In the spiritual world, people grow and elevate at different times for different reasons. And some of us refuse and we decide we're going to sit in the same bullshit because we're not ready. And that's okay for some people. But other people don't want to sit in that bullshit and they elevate it to the next level. And now things don't make sense anymore because they still over here in the bullshit and we up here in the clouds and we can't be in the same place at the same time. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take away from the love or the relationship, or saying it was never real, there was never something. No, at one point we were right here. Just you elevated and this person didn't. Whether it be a relationship, a friendship, or whatever the fuck it is, just know that it's okay that you're elevating. Don't ever feel like, oh, I need to suppress my elevation for somebody else, because somebody who is on the same spiritual path as you is going to take heed to your elevation and elevate also. Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got sharing. Okay, and she looks really happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the energy that they're giving me in a nutshell is just that it's okay to share, but you want to check the energy that you're sharing out of. You know, if you're sharing at an energy that there's something deficient in you, or something less than, or trying to prove myself, or trying to get that feeling, maybe a liking, like, okay, I like her because she shares this. Spirit just want to make sure that you take a step back and examine the energy that, you know, the sharing is coming from. Is it coming from an area of abandonment? And make sure that you are showing yourself some compassion, and you're really sharing with yourself, most of all, that you're fixing any kind of holes, doing any kind of healing to make sure. And it's not always very easy to tell, but what is making me share, what is making me share, maybe to a certain degree, and am I, if sharing and caring is kind of has an ebb and flow, am I really getting that back in ways that I need to? Am I even allowing that to come back to me in the ways that I need to? Is that showing up? And if you know you feel like it's not really showing up in this direction towards yourself, then you kind of have to decide that, okay, you know, I need to start loving on myself in a different way. There's something missing there. There's some holes that need to be filled, and I need to fill them first, because that emptiness and that lack of return starts here first before you notice it really from another person. So if you're not having people in your life that are kind of showing you the love that you desire, you know, where are you going wrong? What holes need to be filled? So again, just make sure that you are compassionate with yourself, that you're filling up any holes of abandonment or whatever that energy is, and make sure that, you know, the sharing or the love that you extend is coming from, you know, a secure place. Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all. Last reading for the night. We got Miss Roxanne Evans with a general. Somebody please tag the beautiful one. Let her know.
She was just up here a second ago.
You got a big heart picture.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's get into it. Miss Roxanne with her general. We're going to end the night. If you guys did not get a chance to get on tonight, y'all catch us on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we get busy, y'all, and we can't get to everybody. But check us again. Oh, okay, cool. Roxanne, I got for you the 2 of Wind. The 2 of Wind. And when I study what they're talking about, it says that, you know, pretending that there's no shit wrong. Like, you may be living in your day-to-day circumstances, but beautiful, you're not living. You're dealing. You're another one. You're dealing. And so Spirit is talking about, stop pretending that there's like nothing wrong and that you're happy, because you're not. You're not the fuck all the way happy. You want more and you deserve more. And sometimes you don't even know what the fuck more looks like. But Spirit is saying, look, we're going to come to you in this season to show you that there's different for you. Like, I don't know what they mean by different, but like, don't settle for the regular, like normal shit, because Spirit says there's so much more waiting for you. Last thing they talk about is like you overanalyzing everything. Like, so you're like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. Spirit says the fuck you do. Yes, you do. The first step is letting some shit go that it does not serve you. You are not your circumstances. You hear me? You are not your circumstances. You can rise up from it, but you have to make the choice. And so it's going to be up to you. Spirit is talking about you making a choice, and don't overanalyze, and just realize that the fuck, it is what it is. But once you do it, Child, it's going to be some new, exciting energy in your life. And also, don't listen to everybody's opinion. Like, sometimes people will tell you some shit that's not true. Spirit is saying, don't listen to everybody. Go by your feelings. If you know it's not right, it's not the fuck right. You don't have to settle. I don't give a fuck what they're telling you. Don't settle in this season, Ashe.
Okay. Roxanne, I get the Hierophant for you, the Hierophant. And she talks about just like really getting to know yourself in a deeper light, getting to understand what makes Roxanne happy, what makes Roxanne sad, what makes Roxanne feel good, and like really knowing what the answers to these things are. Because when asked the question, you might, I like the color red, I like sunny days. You give like blah answers, but if you really had to sit down and like life or death, pen and pad, what makes Roxanne happy? What makes Roxanne feel good? You need to know these things because you cannot ask other people to give you things that you don't know the answers to the question. So make sure that you know yourself inside and out and that you're loving yourself the way that you want to be loved. Because if you're not loving yourself the way you want to be loved, how can you expect someone else to love you the way you want to be loved? You can't. I'm also getting from this card school. School. I do not know if you're thinking about going back to school. I don't know if you're going to have an opportunity at a school, around a school, near a school. I don't know. But there's something about school, scholarship, learning, furthering education, just like a passion for change, a new life, a new perspective, and just eager to get there any kind of way that you can. These are your ambitions. These are your dreams. Do not give them up for anyone else, okay? Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got emotions are running high. All right. But what Spirit has given me is that you have the ability to be able to step back from this and kind of, when I get this imagery, often, but that kind of thing where you see a kid in the shallow end, and this kid's holding onto a rope, screaming, and then they finally get the kid to put their feet down and realize, oh, I can stand up in this water. You can stand up in this water. Spirit wants you to know you can stand up in this water. You're going to get through these things. Just do some grounding, plant your feet down, and just say to yourself, I've got this. This too shall pass. Make sure you're breathing and make sure you're taking a step back from all that's going on that has you just with your emotions running high. But Spirit wants you to know that's like you're absolutely capable of pushing through, and they just want you to kind of change your perspective a little bit. Try to see this as, if it's you're losing somebody, see this as your protection. Whatever positive spin you need to put on what is happening, but it's pushing you to your greater good, and that there is nothing that you haven't been able to get through, even if you got some scrapes and scars and bumps and bruises, but you still got through it to see another day, and there will be another sunny day. Ashe,
y'all. We have got to the end of the night. Listen, y'all, we tired. We broke it up. We got some shit going on, but we'll be back Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love y'all. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess before my voice go out. I'm checking out. I'm getting healthier and stronger. Wait till this new season come. Y'all gonna see some other shit, y'all. I love y'all. Have a great night.
Bye, y'all. Good night. I am the Water Goddess. Check me out on TikTok and YouTube. We're going to be doing another group spell this week, so stay tuned, okay? Ashe.
Good night.
The Red Tiger, have a good night. We appreciate all the love and support.
Good night, y'all crazy people. Good night. I love y'all.